Ah, fuck, I wasn't ready. Welcome back to... God damn it. Ahoy, Wonders. Welcome back to the table. Nailed it.
First try.
Third try. I'll be fair. I'll be fair. I'll be honest.
Magic of
We'll be
editing.
honest
First
about
try.
this. Third try. All right, we're here.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
We got a skeleton army of... I mean, there's a pirate skeleton army. It's not necessarily ours, but we've kind of allied
There's
with
one
them
that we've more or less been friendly with.
and directed them to go places.
Yeah, you kind of told them, oh, hey, so where are you guys going? Oh, well, we're going to go to the only opening spot in the entire area that leads back out into the ocean. Isn't that Dimswell? What's Dimswell? Oh, fuck, they don't even know what year it is.
They don't even know where that is.
Let me be the first to say, I'm sorry.
Well.
This is what happens when...
Damn it, I was so stealthy, you asshole.
He thought he could get his D&D equipment out,
Yeah.
but it was too
But
late on that
hey,
camera switch.
I'm essentially a necromancer.
Hey, yeah, no.
You're a
happens.
revenant. You speak to them ghosts.
If we need someone who can talk to the deadies, we got you.
Yep.
And I'm just a mushroom man.
They seem pretty chatty right now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Well, you got the two boys hanging out with you. One guy who thinks he has a treasure chest, but no one's bothered to check if it's real or not.
nobody's checked that. The other one has like a... Didn't they throw the chest into a portable hole? Or they threw something in a portable hole?
I feel like they pulled it out of a...
They have a portable hole.
Yeah.
They took their box, but you don't know if the box is real or not, and they put it into the portable hole.
Okay.
So we've seen it, but have not inspected
But now
Right.
think of how that think of the implications of that when they are ghosts and they think they're still doing their duty and they left it somewhere.
Well, technically, these are skeletons.
it. Dead. Also, weren't we on the lookout for, like, I know we found his portable hole full of body parts, but just...
it was his handy haversack
Oh, you're
full
right,
of body
okay.
parts, and we're on
Gotcha.
we're on our way to visit him and his dad.
yeah.
Oh, Petraeus, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, since I used up a key, I am now taking one of the gnome arms that I have in there, feeding one of the fingers to the key so I can get another key back.
Awesome.
Yeah. This is why I collect fingers. I am not a serial killer. Can't prove things.
They have uses.
Yeah, so you're basically...
They feed my ring, and then I can open doors.
So,
I love finger sandwiches.
So basically,
says
you're
Wink.
like this ring's Renfield.
Yeah.
All right. So last we left our heroes, they only just finished up talking to a skeleton army of the Jolly Sharks, which are a notorious pirate gang from the north. They're not well known for fighting, but they are well known for hiding and stealing treasure.
Again, I'm sorry.
If they're well known for those things, I guess they're really bad at their job.
They're known for never getting caught,
There we go.
but everyone knows they're up to shit.
Well, I mean, Morgan knows about that.
The dean of the North Sea is
they-
just
yeah.
like, Jolly Sharks!
Jolly Sharks are the motherfuckers who just go, prove it.
You ain't got nothing on me. I'll be back on the seas by tomorrow.
Yeah. You can't hold me!
That's those guys.
You know, the Pirate Lord has a name, and I never gave it to you guys yet. Wait, let me see if I can find
I mean,
it.
we fucking have a lot of pirate lords that we've met, I feel like, so...
Yeah,
I
you're
got-
right. You never
I
gave
think
us
they've
a
just
name.
all got different jurisdictions, really.
Well, there's the north and there's the south.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the north is just a bad time right now because there's a fucking demon incursion.
Yeah.
I've been trying to use the back of my paper to write down whenever a proper noun comes up.
I used to have all my proper nouns written down, but I've changed character sheets so many times that... Nope. That's our whodunit murder.
Yeah, I have that. I think I still have that paper. I can probably throw that
Yeah,
one away.
mine's a mess.
That's fair.
This is teaching me that I haven't taken notes since like high school, and it's kicking in. It's proving that it's a skill I've stopped
I
practicing.
need to get like one of those Walmart value moleskin journals.
Yeah.
However, I
Cheap
will
one.
say
I
this.
think I found my notes for Skillshare
Huh?
from the ad that we ran.
the ad?
Yeah, 25,000 classes, premium
Hey,
membership, et cetera,
they
et cetera.
didn't pay for this
I know,
video.
I'm just,
don't
I'm
you
just.
list those facts? Those
They
are-
get one plug. One.
This is not sponsored unless they would like to come back to me posthumously
Yeah, go ahead and call us if you'd like to set that up.
once I die.
there is.
Yeah, that's Thunder.
That's
okay.
Thunder.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
like it was clear when I wrote in here.
Yeah.
That's the. That's.
God,
Yeah.
move on with it. Come on. Just John Cleese yelling down at us.
There is one thing you guys didn't know about this. The guy's name isn't all that super important as of right now, but the one thing you guys did find out is that These ghosts, the Jolly Sharks, somehow know the Daystar in some way, shape, or form, and they think that they might have saw the captain go by, or
Yeah,
someone who looks like the captain.
I was putting that together, that I think their captain is
The dad.
father,
Is-
and
yeah.
that they believe that the Daystar bears enough of resemblance to be like, oh, hey,
That's the captain.
That's our, why is he running around with demons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yep. All right. Yep. So, as of right now, Devil Grin's kind of like looking over at Morgan. And he's just like, he like pokes you with a little bit with his sword as he's walking, because your two new best fucking ethereal friends who now just got some body.
Tell
Right next to you. So Sagrin or Devil Grin is going to.
He's currently in a Sagrin disguise.
No, he is
No,
not.
he's in Devil Grin.
He went-
As long as he's out of civilization,
Gotcha.
he can bear his true form.
Yep. So he kind of like pokes you with the sword, Morgan. Oh. Like lightly to like get your attention.
Just
You know what? You know what? No, now we're gonna make this fun.
Okay. Off to a great start.
Roll me a
He's
performance.
gonna wakizashi you.
I was
hold on.
thinking.
I'm gonna roll an insight. Oh, okay, come on.
I was thinking maybe roll Constitution. Like ah.
Oh, we actually have a big roller here.
12.
Yeah. Normally
12.
it's
Wait.
behind Zito's thing, but since we're doing
Performance?
combat,
Yeah,
he doesn't
11.
have space.
11. Okay.
So we got.
All right. So
public
now I gotta
roller.
roll for the skeleton boys to not notice that.
You also have to remember, you probably hit the breastplate.
Tank.
That's essentially what just happened. What you do that for? As now the two skeletons, as they're walking, turn and look towards Devil Grin and Morgan.
You do need to stop fighting. They've been like this the whole time.
You know what? You're right. It's been a long day, and
I just can't handle these what do you get? Humans. Yes, these humans. I hate them so much.
Real quick, insight. 9. Crow McGill picking up what's going down.
Well, with a 9.
Oh, with a match.
With a 9 matched performance from fucking Devil Grin, you don't almost fail to catch on.
Yes, it seems you should stop antagonizing one another.
You're right, Clang. I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's in my veins. Yes. Oh, I ain't got one of those. That's weird. He starts poking through like a little hole in his arm.
Shouldn't pick at it. It'll only get worse. Trust me. Friend of
You're
mine.
right.
yeah.
So now they turn and look away. Now Devil Grin actually turns to look at you. So what are we going to do about the fact that they don't understand the concept of time and the concept of that there is a civilization living near Dimswell?
Okay, I'm working on it. Look, I can talk to the dead. That doesn't mean I can reason with the dead.
I say those go hand in hand.
I was supposed to be dead, but look what happened to me. I could use
You're
some
supposed to be dead? Oh.
She gives him a sneak peek.
Yeah, like sneak peeks his breastplate and shows the giant gaping
Take a
hole.
little
Just here.
look-see.
There's a Homer Simpson scream.
Yeah, Devil Grin fucking Homer Simpson screams at that.
He needs to roll a performance, not freak out at what he's finding out.
Fellas, I could use a little help here. Because I did not think this through.
You talking to us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh boy, wake the people person.
All right, so based on how much time you guys have, you probably have like a 2 to 3 hours walk from here to Dimswell. So within that time, maybe you might want to like discuss with your friends about the fact that they're maybe misplaced out of time, or what the fuck is really going on.
We're just tailing an army of whites at this point.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, so what?
Actually, hold on. You know what? To make this simpler for everyone, and I'm sorry I cut you off
Okay.
on that, let's roll initiative for each of us to have a chance.
Well, everyone else can go first.
I cede initiative to Crow McGill, who actually has a plan right now.
I have a 9.
I mean, I really don't.
Well, you were onto something there, so
Maybe.
I'm gonna cede it to you, even though I got a 23.
All right, so then how about this? We'll go Grant,
Sure.
Grant, Brian, and then Nick.
Yes, the natural one on initiative goes first.
Boom!
Hey, it's
I hold my action.
yeah. You know what? It's willing, dude. Fuck it. That's right. You're willing.
All right.
And so fuck it. We'll
Okay.
do it that way.
Hey, so when's the last time you guys traveled this direction? Have you been around this area recently?
Oh, I know. We ain't supposed to be down the south. This was just supposed to be some mission that the captain gave us.
Oh, well, I hear things have been kind of in a bit of an upswing in this area, and some perhaps the population.
you tell me that, man. We got one of them dragon peoples walking around, and they were going around for how they come walking out of the lava itself.
I know it's crazy, but just saying that maybe you should gauge your expectations. There might be a lot of eyes on us when we come this way. I think the population has grown significantly, probably.
Yeah, Devil Grin over here. He was actually, he's traveled around here a lot. Somehow, I'm surprised you guys haven't bumped into each other, but he was telling us there's a rumor of a whole city that's popped up down this way. It's one of the reasons we were heading there.
Oh shit! In 2 weeks, man.
I don't know about 2 weeks or what, or
I
what
think
sort of
it was just
sorcery's going
found.
on.
Like, we just didn't know it was there. It was well hidden.
Did you come in from that way?
Well, I don't know about having. If there was a city there, we probably could have seen it, man.
Well, that's
Considering the fact that we had to drive a ship right into here.
I
And
mean,
Devil Grin looks to the rest of you. The cave dips into the water and comes back out a tunnel.
that makes sense. You know, I mean, if it goes in the water that way, I mean, who knows? There's all sorts of magic in this world.
Oh, we ain't got no magic ships, though.
Neither do I. I mean, I don't know much about magic at all. I mean, I'm just...
I've cast a spell or two, but I won't pretend to be an expert.
Yeah, I used to be one of them damn magic folks. Like, pulls that into his pocket and, like, holds up his hand. Cards.
Now, they're still under the belief that we know their captain, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, wasn't it... I remember your captain telling a story once that he met with a... I mean, he described her as a very beautiful lady, right? And she was some sort of, like, insanely magical creature.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, if a creature like that can exist, maybe there are cities that can just pop up out of nowhere.
It's true.
I guess that, but the captain would at least told us that because it'd be foolish of us to just walk into a trap like that. Or, you know, like a shit. Like, why would he do that to us?
Well, maybe it's not a trap. Maybe the city's full of people that are reasonable and friendly, and maybe there's ways to get through without any trouble.
And really, like, the captain can only know so much. This seems to be a fairly recent and somewhat unknown development. Persuasion. 7.
I will grant.
Can I help?
Yep, with assistance, I will grant you advantage because everyone else was talking during that.
I was going to say,
We've laid down a pretty feasible story.
Right, and I was going to add a little bit more spice to that. Says, yeah.
I mean, who knows? These could be nomadic folk.
Oh.
I mean, it's the Underdark. Such a strange land, isn't it?
17 on that advantage roll.
And because of that little bit of help from your allies, the DC check has decreased significantly.
Oh my gosh.
Yay! But they still nat 20.
Oh.
No, they flat out believe everything you're saying at this point.
Woo!
They're
Wink says on the inside.
They're pondering on this particular bit of information to you. You know, maybe they would like to get through this diplomatically and not have to deal with a hassle, especially with their job of hiding something. So, getting a little bit of a favor with the locals is a lot better than getting the ire of the locals. But
I can certainly concur.
But it's still kind of strange to them how this city could have just popped up within weeks.
Well, all I can tell you is lots of people said they didn't know about it, and then it was there. I have no idea how it happened. Most people don't seem to either. Just wanting to let you know that
I think we ran into somebody along the way that claimed to be from there. Another reason we're heading down here.
You got a man on the inside.
I mean, possibly, which is why I feel like if we get there, we might be the ones to do the talking for you guys. We might have some inroads there.
more or less an acquaintance, but yes.
An acquaintance with connections.
And I think I found his lost bag, so.
Wait, mate, what's inside? What'd you find?
Tis a young
It's
lad.
a lot of very odd things.
He seems to be an eccentric fellow.
Yeah.
Oh, the captain's gonna love those. He's all about them.
Probably not. I mean,
Two doodads.
you know what? We're friends here. At the very least, I think we can talk about the fact that this bag was full of arms. Limbs.
Yeah, not-
Limbs is more fair, not just arms.
Yeah,
Deception.
Deception? I am telling the flat out truth.
it was full of arm. It
All right,
was
fair
full of
enough.
limbs.
Do you actually want? Did you want to fence that as like something else, or did you want to actually tell the truth?
Just being up.
I am being upfront that this
Okay,
fucking bag
fair
was
enough.
full of limbs.
Fair enough.
We might
I
have a
even
connection.
show a couple.
Nope. Fair enough. Persuasion.
We have a connection, but we might not trust him.
Persuasion.
I'm just picturing him just holding up a hand.
I mean, worst case scenario, Wake's pitching this like, if he goes in there, he could possibly use this as either leverage or something. but-
Okay. No. See, if telling me that made
Yeah.
this change. Okay. Fair enough.
All right, that's where I was leading anyway. Persuasion is a 15.
Oh, mate, I get what you're picking up.
Yeah, so.
Why'd you put yourself up to there with a crazy like that?
Oh, you have to deal with all kinds in this world if you want to make some money. I mean, you guys know that more than anybody, I bet.
They like slap your shoulder. It's like clack. Like yeah.
This is unsettling.
As a centipede crawls out of his eye and lands on your shoulder.
Oh, I've had enough of these. Oh, that one wasn't even good.
All those nutrients you wasted.
I spit them at your feet. Is that better?
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Does a little extra stomp.
We'll baby bird it.
It's like when you try to get all the mud off your shoes when you walk over a mat real quick.
Oh, yeah.
It's just doing
The
that
shuffle.
through the spit up bug you just got rid of.
I'm assuming it wasn't a big centipede.
All right, then. So if that's the case, then what are we gonna do with all the boys? I'm sure this place ain't gonna want to have a whole bunch of us walking in.
Probably not, but if you're passing through, there might be a way for us to, I don't know, figure out a way for you guys to get through without any issue, or...
To be
Go ahead.
No, you rolled.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna do a quick perception. How can I with 14? Can I kind of hazard a guess how many we're traveling with, or like roughly the size of this
With a
bony army?
14, you're looking at least maybe somewhere in the 70 to 90 area.
Okay, yeah, that's
Big
a lot.
ship.
Was gonna say like maybe we could find like a cart or something and just we're traveling with a stack of bones.
We'll need a convoy.
Although, with that, you do notice that there were eyes off at the distance into the darkness peering out at you.
Oh.
They didn't seem like... And that's kind of strange, considering that everything here is either blind, uses echolocation, the funglets are here, so... They don't have actual eyes. You saw, like, red beaming lights looking at you, and then it just disappears into the darkness.
By the way, I just a heads up, might not be alone. I feel like I saw some things in the woods peeping at us. Just keep your wits about you.
Peeping? I can barely see a thing down here.
That's kind of what makes me concerned.
ditto.
Devil Grain kind of, like, looks around. Well, we did receive that message that we were not alone in this venture. That some might be waiting for us.
Well, yeah, but I figured they were waiting way further in.
Makes sense to send a scouting party.
Possibly.
Should they have the man?
Just so you guys are aware,
Saying again to our new skeleton brothers.
we seems like there might be some forward scouts looking out at us. Chromagill over here says he might have seen some eyes peering out.
Doesn't seem like they're being aggressive. Just I get the feeling we're being watched.
You watch like this. This is weird too. The skeleton lifts its finger and whistles out to everyone. And even Devil Grin just goes, "How did he do that?"
I can't even do that normal. Nope.
Sneezes in his hand.
Oh god, just his big chunky fingers in the eye holes. Just-
Oh,
Didn't work.
lads, the skeletons all stop and turn around and look towards you. We're not alone. All turn around, whip out their spectral weapons.
So maybe just gonna make this suggestion. Perhaps before we get aggressive, and start looking aggressive, maybe we should travel ahead to scout for you guys. Like I said, we might have a guy on the inside, and if these are just people from that city that popped up that are looking out here and they see a bunch of you guys just streaming forward, they might think something's up.
You want us trailing you, mate?
I think that might be for the best.
All right, then. As you know, sneaking's our speciality. We'll do it just fine.
Absolutely, and if, just to make sure that they don't think that we're leading you guys in there, if you can, like, once you get a glimpse of that city, just kind of stay as out of eye shot, and we'll
Everyone-
come back out and find you.
Everyone roll a wisdom check.
Any particular part of wisdom doesn't matter. Nat 20.
Wisdom check or saving throw?
Check.
Check.
13.
15.
15. What was yours again?
13.
13. Chromagil and Morgan don't even notice that all the ghosts vanish. Like, they were there and then they're gone. Wake, on the other hand, actually watches as the spiritual pressure that, like, shows the physical form of them dissipates. And like that, their physical forms are no longer there. They kind of just espered into the air.
Oh,
Oh, you guys are good at that.
good at what? Where'd they go?
And your two skeleton friends there, they kind of just like, they nod to you and just like, they're grinning, but you can't tell that because they're fucking skeletons
They're
at that
always
point.
smiling.
They're always smiling, but you watch as like their teeth kind of, the jawbone kind of like goes up a little bit. And they pull out a small little pendant that almost looks like a pin. They kind of like rub the surface of it. The pin looks like a nurse shark.
Okay.
They rub the pin, turn it around, prick their their fingers right on top of it, and their form begins to vanish.
That seems nifty.
Just tell us when, mate. You hear their voice, and then you just hear then nothing's there anymore.
You got it. The code word will be Crawdad.
All right then.
Please don't have anything make me say Crawdad for no reason.
Oh, the hijinks that can ensue.
Wake, if you had to name an aquatic critter with dad in its name.
What's your favorite
Solve
dish?
this ultimate Elder God crossword puzzle.
6 down, shellfish. With, I don't know. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and try not to bump into any of the dozens of skeletons in front of us as we walk.
Oh, they're not. They're gone. You
Okay.
don't even fucking know where they are there at this point. You now know.
Phased into the ethereal.
You know their method. You don't know where they are.
Fair enough. That could have been a blink of, as far as I know. And as far as Wake knows, blink isn't a thing. So we'll move.
All right. A few moments pass. You keep going forward.
Yes.
Yep.
It's getting warmer as you're going through the forest. Like almost like it's getting more humid, which is strange because it's been this comfortable cool the entire time you've been in the forest. Especially if it's a fungal forest. Why would the humidity just spike out of nowhere?
Wake has theories with his knowledge of the ocean if we're getting closer to it, but
Could be like a thermal vent in the water that seems to heat everything. I don't know. I mean, we are in a volcano.
I mean, I won't lie. I don't mind the moisture in the air. Just feels nice.
It does.
Chromagil, it's feeling like way too hot, especially for you, since most of your flesh is exposed at this point.
It's getting a little toasty.
You're starting to feel ash drop on top of your cap every once
seems-
in a while.
Ugh.
Wake looks up.
There are flakes of ash, kind of just like almost like leaves falling off the first like hit of autumn.
Rub it between my fingers.
It's you don't know what kind of substance it originally was. If you want to roll a survival check, go for it, but it's gonna be a very high roll.
Yeah, I mean, may as well, but... 12 probably ain't gonna do it.
Nah,
Sniffing it.
Yeah, that's burnt.
you try to like observe it and try to figure out what the flesh is, and it just breaks away in your finger. And as it breaks away, you feel a little like stinging sensation of heat coming from it.
Ow, fuck, goddamn.
With the stuff I've slid off my cap, I'm gonna try and like kind of crush it and see if I can get like any nutrient out
Careful,
of it,
it-
just trying to absorb it.
Careful, there might be embers inside.
Roll a
Ow.
con save.
14.
No, it just feels like raw fire. Like that is heat. When you try to absorb it into your body, like you immediately reject it because it's just pain. Fuck no, screw that.
Well, it's not food.
Well, it's burning from the outside in, so whatever it is. Ow, damn it, that might blister.
So walking forward, it's getting more and more heated. Excuse me, I got a little bit of a burp there.
Oh, this is awful. Just like misting myself and gusting wind when I can to try to pace it.
For you, this is just even more strange because it's like everything around here. If the forest was full of fungulates, they would all be like, they would be reacting to this in some capacity.
Has the kind of mushroomy forest? Is it still are we still in a forest, or have we kind of like?
You're still in the
out?
forest.
Okay.
There's no clearing yet. You haven't like breached a clearing. It's still pretty stacked. There's forest. There's like all like bush-sized like bushes of bushels of mushrooms all around you.
Okay, so the mushrooms aren't like getting further and farther between as we go. It's still pretty like it still
pretty
feels
stacked.
like about as thick as a forest would be. Okay.
Yes.
Perhaps their physiology is more different from mine than I thought, but this does not seem like a place for mushrooms.
These mushrooms seem different from the ones that we'd been walking around.
They've all been the same ever since you walked in. Bioluminescent, bright blue, and they're all the same make. They're all the same mushroom.
Chromagale just goes ahead and does rapport spores, just 30-foot radius. Anything within will now be able to telepathically communicate with me.
Okay.
Fellow fungal people, I am from the surface. This seems like a very difficult place to live. If there's anyone within the sound of my voice, am I missing something, or are you just hardier than I am?
The burning is new. You hear a voice off in the distance.
Wake doesn't hear this. In the meanwhile, Wake is collecting the ashy part of the ash and not the burning embers on the inside, and just kind of putting it in a bag.
Roll me another survival check to try and like get it before it crumbles.
Okay, I mean I just need it to be dust, but
Oh, okay, fair enough.
yeah.
Yeah,
Survival
just
check for the sake of it is 21.
21? Yeah, you bottle it up.
Just have it in that pouch that used to hold those rings that was embedded in my chest.
The forest, you constantly get voices of the forest telling you it burns, this is new, I don't like this.
Okay, whatever we're feeling is not what the populace around here is used to. This is definitely a recent change.
I'm gonna do a perception check real quick.
Okay.
18.
18. There's a pair of eyes looking at you in the distance. Almost reminiscent of a wolf in some way. Like it's low to the ground and almost like bears the silhouette of what looks like a wolf, but there's something really off about it and then it runs off.
Did you guys see that?
Huh?
Are wolves a
Perception 4. I don't think I got it.
Nope.
May as well. Perception 17.
17? Nope, you caught nothing.
All right, it ran away.
our samurai guy?
Devil Grin? Doesn't catch it either.
Damn.
So you...
I turned to Devil Grin.
Are wolves a thing here?
I don't even know what a wolf is.
That's right.
They're like big dogs.
I don't know what a dog is
I don't
either.
think canines are a thing here.
They're bad food.
Mammal. Quadruped. Muzzle and sharp teeth.
Wait, you mean a cat? Because those were imported down here once in a great while.
It's similar, but not
Bigger.
Yeah, more stocky.
I tried eating one once. It wasn't that great.
Yeah, dogs are actually worse.
Ugh.
With the roll of the 18 on perception, did I get a good look at the eyes, like the pupils? Are they rounded or slanted? As I just hit my glasses.
You just saw a red orb. It didn't like, but the make of the body looked like it was a wolf. However, the make of the face was weird. It almost like contorted into something else. It almost went baboonish in a way.
Speaking of animals, they might not know.
Gentlemen, I do believe we are being stalked by a predator.
Well then, continue the course, and I'll see if anything shakes out. Wake's gonna stealth. Wake's gonna keep walking with everybody. Natural wonders.
Just a real quick.
I will be completely
Goddamn.
inconspicuous with.
All right, everybody, stay the course. Whoo!
He's doing his own like soundtrack for hiding,
Yeah.
like Crunk.
Dun 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 dun. I can't see them. They can't see me. This is
Oh.
fair.
Logic.
If I peek, then they'll see me.
Devil Grin just like keeps his hand on his sword as he keeps walking.
A quick housekeeping thing in my communication with Forest Brothers telling me that this heat is new. I would probably just ask a quick, like, do you have any, like, how new? Is this very recent, or?
Let me roll.
Yeah.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay,
with
yeah,
them.
that's fair. Like, trying to gauge these creatures who probably don't have much of a concept of time.
Yeah.
How long has this been? 11.
Unfortunately, for like your roll was fine, but for them,
just
like
don't
you said,
understand it.
the concept of time is a concept they are not familiar with. So all they know is that this burning sensation is new, and they don't like it because it hurts.
Okay.
That's why you always wrap it.
God damn it!
Me and my mushroom cap don't get that. Keep on
All right.
walking.
So you keep on walking. What's the roll call at this point?
Well, Wake, thinking he's the stealthiest bastard in the world, is just walking between the trees in front of them, but is like just doing somersaults and cartwheels and really poorly.
Okay.
Chromagill would probably take the rear position, just being the watching our back kind of
So,
thing.
Wake, me, Devil Grin, Chromagill.
Okay.
That should be the line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And I don't know if I'm assuming Wake is actually stealthy or if I am witnessing his lack of it.
Grab that dice because you got to roll me a deck save.
Well, don't shatter my reality.
Oh, no.
Not a great one.
Oh,
3.
Oh, no.
Chromagill, that burning sensation of fire that you've been feeling, it's getting hotter and hotter until finally you feel an impact of something hit the back of your head and that pain just surges tenfold. And you topple on top of Devil Grin a little bit as he kind of like pushes you back to keep you steady.
Ugh.
You were just hit in the head with a fireball.
Something hit me.
Let me roll that
Like
damage.
a for real fireball? Holy shit.
Not a real, like not a huge one, but like he got like he felt a giant like wisp of fire
okay.
hit him in the back of the
A
head.
ball of
Yeah,
flames.
Yeah.
A shape of fire.
Not the actual spell.
Like, that would have probably hit a few more of us.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't It wasn't the actual spell fireball.
Okay.
Some sort of
So think of
cinder.
firebolt.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah.
So you take 11 points of fire damage.
I'm hit. Just kind of topples a little bit.
Devil Grin, being the one closest to you, turns around to see where that came from.
Wake strikes a pose low to the ground, thinking he's still stealthy.
17 versus the 4. He sees the creature run off in the distance, followed by another, and then they're off of the darkness. There's
Anybody
a pack
get
of
a
them.
good look at that?
There's a pack of them. We're being followed.
I'm going to give Chromagill my superior healing potion.
Impossible. I'm so stealthy.
Part of me thinks you're gonna need this more than me.
Oh, thank you. I don't take it just yet, because realizing I had 10 temporary hit points.
You hear giggling off in the distance, like weird, like malicious giggling. Like these things are laughing at you, and to the point where I need actually Wake and I need Morgan to roll me a knowledge check.
Knowledge.
Just history. I apologize.
Okay.
16.
Unnatural one.
16.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't want to be that guy, but based on that chuckle you've heard, especially in like all the other places you've been to, you're too focused on making sure that nothing comes at you that you're not really paying attention to all this laughter. That's goblins. Like you hear the giggling, like the inflection of the voice, it's completely goblins.
What the hell are goblins doing down here?
Not seeing me. That's for sure.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, we got goblins.
I look at Devil Grin. Does he seem to react to the word goblin?
No, he does not.
Okay. Is that like, do they live around here?
I mean,
goblins a normal thing?
according to Scrung, they have their own realm, but as far as I'm aware, he's always enjoyed the dark
The
spaces.
deep gnomes speak of them, but we've never seen one before. They always just talk about their deep hatred of them.
Starting to see why. Mischievous little bunch.
Like when you hear that giggle, it doubles in volume and then doubles in voices, quadruples in voices, and then fades away.
So we're being picked on by a pack of goblins. Great.
Well, we know why they aren't trying to come at us head on then.
Yep. You ever dealt with goblins, Wake?
Not a lot of them, honestly. Every goblin I've ever run into has been a friend, I guess. I mean, there's a branch of goblins that I guess are real assholes. They like eating metal, and I think they're called red caps, but I don't know if that's what we're dealing with here.
I knew a couple of red caps, but they weren't goblins.
Knowledge Arcana.
10.
Those aren't goblins. That's Fae.
No. That's a slightly different thing, but maybe somewhat related. But
Maybe. I'm not much for knowing these
Wake,
types of things.
dexterity save.
That is a 16.
Back of the head, fireball.
I'm actually not going to burn a charge in my ring of evasion because I think I'm so fucking stealthy. But I'm still taking half of this because of evasion.
Okay. Which isn't all that bad. You take 6, only 3 points of damage.
Ah! How'd they see me?
That's 6 after the modification, or after half?
No, 6, and then, yeah, that's before half. So you take
Okay,
3.
so I take 3. Awesome.
what would I have to roll to see if I could see where that came from?
Perception check.
13.
13. You actually see the mouth of this creature snap down. It looks like a wolf, but the face of this thing looks weirdly humanoid. But okay, so let me do a reference that everyone in this fucking room can recognize.
Try me.
It looks like it has the face of an Ozaru.
Oh, okay, yeah. no,
Yeah,
you got
then
me.
I get that one.
But a wolf body.
But a wolf body.
So Wake turns and sees that?
No, Chromagill sees that. He sees the creature opening its mouth, firing it, shutting its mouth. 2 of them appear besides that one, and then a 4th one appears, and they run in the direction you guys were walking.
I've
Laughing, again, with that weird fucking, like, harmonious and yet weirdly distorted laughter.
These don't look like goblins I've ever seen. They're on all fours and have kind of simian features, kind of like gesticulating at the face area. But it seems like there's at least 4 of them after us.
4 against 4.
Unless I use a certain little secret or word.
4 question mark.
Yeah, it could be.
There
Could
may
be more.
There might be. This might just be a tactic to let me see 4, but 5 are hiding in the bush.
Everyone now turns as you hear a laughter very clear as day in front of you. One of them kind of turns out away from the mushroom and sits in front of you. Stands up, and now it's standing on its hind legs. Its claws turn into weird, malnourished hands, and it holds up 2 bottles of what looks like alchemic fire.
Oh, that's what hit us. Just gonna points.
Drops them.
Hold on. I was going to do an action before he dropped them. Can I do that? Can I roll initiative to see if I can before he drops them?
I will grant you 1 roll of your choosing, skill-wise, as quickly as possible.
I am going to throw a knife at one of the bottles in his hand so that it blows up on him.
Okay.
All right.
Roll to hit.
Dun, 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 dun. That is a... Okay. 18 on the die plus 8, plus 7, that's a 25.
It completely arches its hand up and it ducks it. Whoop.
That was impressive.
Yeah, Wake's more impressed than anything else because that was a fucking dead-on throw.
Is this what you were planning? He takes the bottle and pours it on himself, opens his mouth and lets a flame light like a spark of like setting off a spark on a stove. Blows himself up. The entire the bottle's in his hand, let go. He's still standing there taking it with no problem whatsoever. And he gets back on his 4 legs and runs forward.
charging at us while on fire?
A ring of fire wraps around you guys and starts closing in on you.
I really don't like this.
I mean, yeah, that was what I was going to do. It's going to take forever to find that knife. All right. So the ring of fire is closing in on us.
You have one action before this thing gets too close to you guys.
Okay. Immediately, Wake would think high ground. So, gonna go ahead and try to Jackie Chan my way up on top of one of these mushrooms in the forest.
Okay.
Now, these things are like tree size, right?
You could athletics or acrobatics of your choice. Yeah. You're looking like a pine tree level of height.
Like, everybody find high ground! Wake yells as he 23s his way up to the top of a mushroom.
No issue there. You're just fine, like, climbing yourself up the tree.
Yeah,
you
I'm
wrap
gonna-
your arms and legs around the tree and, like, shimmy yourself up.
Try to get myself on top of the cap if possible with that roll, but because I'd like to offer my hand to anybody who's trying to also get up.
All right, I'll do the same. You said that's a.
Athletics or acrobatics of your choosing.
I'll do acrobatics. That is a +3, 17.
And I will offer my assistance with my hand if it means getting advantage for
With
anybody.
that roll for him, he's fine.
Okay, cool.
Chrome,
All
go.
right. So you said one action while this fire is kind of closing in on us.
Yep.
Chromagil is more concerned with not losing track of this predator, and does Warden's Fire. So as long as I can see him, like it's just an auto bonus action of, boom, he has been wreathed. I can identify him, and he can't hide from me, so long as
And-
he's within 30 feet.
Okay. There's no action for that on your end, right?
I don't think so. It's a bonus. So is that just part of? So do I just get that? Or is
Let
that-
me roll something real quick to
Yeah.
see if you actually still notice him. It's not gonna be too difficult considering he set himself on fire and he's super cool with it.
Yeah.
It's a dark cave.
Yeah, I feel like he's lighting himself up, but
You hold your hand out and you try to like place this arcane mark upon his body. The mark appears on top of the wall of flame that's engulfed on this creature. You attach the mark onto him with no problem. But then the mark just vanishes. And like that, the creature vanishes as well.
but like is the ring of fire still spreading around us?
The
But
the
he's,
ring of fire is still coming in.
Good.
The fire's real.
yeah.
And the fire where he was standing is still going up. But the creature himself, gone.
I'm gonna insight in this. Was this some sort of illusion? Never mind. Nat 1. Oh no.
He's gone! That would actually be an arcane check for me.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll try that again. 14 actually.
14.
Thank God.
Something pulled him out of there. You know, you don't understand what this is, what this really truly is, but you have seen in your travels that there are wizards or sorcerers or warlocks who have the capability of just taking things or creatures from another plane and bringing them forth somehow. That somehow feels the same to you by looking at that.
I tried to mark him, but he vanished. I'm not sure what power these things wield, but it got away from here as soon as something changed.
Okay, so since that was a bonus action, I'm going to allow you to still try and figure out what to do in the here and now of the
Okay.
situation.
Sorry, I was planning my fairy fire strat. You guys were like climbing, trying to get high ground.
Yeah, we're on top of a mushroom right now.
Okay.
I'm reaching my hand down for anybody that needs help getting up.
Let me roll.
A la Tremor style.
Yeah, let me roll for Devil Grin, see how he does. With a Devil
I
Grin.
mean, we're
should
still
be-
probably gonna have to hop between mushroom and mushroom to get out of this ring
Oh,
of
with
fire,
a
but
with a fucking nat 20 and a +7 in athletics, Devil Grin's already up on the mushroom, just looking down at you. Hey, how's it going?
yeah, he's behind me. Just poof.
All right. So if I want to climb, that's a athletics?
Athletics or acrobatics of your choosing.
Okay. Well, hey, my athletics I think is way better than my acrobatics. It is. I'm just pulling myself up there. 18.
18? You're fine. Yeah, you're all on top of the mushrooms now as you look at the fire is now closing in on the center point of where the entire ring was. The fire's not going away, it's still standing there. But you do watch as now a marking starts to appear, like almost like a part of the flame is becoming a darker red, and then it starts turning into a different blue. The entire circle that you're looking at looks like the mark that was left on Valtaur's arm.
I think we know what we're dealing with. Well, I mean, these things didn't have weird crab claws, but either way, probably best not to be standing in the middle of this ring of fire.
Wake is trying to look around for the best route to hop from mushroom cap to get out of the ring if possible.
Okay. Athletics or acrobatics if you're choosing, because they're probably a good 10 to 15 feet apart from each other.
Okay, I'm gonna go with acrobatics and just say,
Even if you don't make it to the top, to the cap, you could probably grab onto one.
yeah, and swing by through the gills, but Wake's gonna try to, tick his way through this.
Buckwee, boop, buck, buckwee, bow.
Acrobatics of 23.
Yeah, no problem. So go ahead and fluff yourself doing this.
All right, Wake's basically just gonna look to everybody.
All right, we need to get out of this fire. This way!
And just jump, somersault, roll onto the next mushroom cap, and just continues forward until out of the ring of fire, and then just trying to stay vigilant on top of the mushroom that's, outside of the ring, and keeping lookout while everybody else either follows him or does what they're going to do.
All right. Anyone else?
Seeing him move that way, Chromagil would be like, all right, I trust your judgment, and probably try to chase after him.
Athletics or acrobatics if you're choosing.
Always athletics. 14.
Unless you want to style on it.
Unless I want to fail.
You feel eyes on you as you're jumping through the air. You look down towards the ground, you see the red beaming, like little bolts of light looking up at you, and then a fireball appears.
They're still throwing things at us!
Wake's going to try to provide cover in whatever ways he can. If it means losing a few more daggers, so be it.
Before that, he does need to roll a dex save.
Yep.
Okay. 10.
10?
Dex saves, not my special.
Unfortunately, with a match, but with their bonus to that, it's still gonna hit.
No, that's fine.
So a fireball does connect with you. For 5 points of fire damage.
Woo!
Let's let everyone make a jump first before you react.
That's fine. I mean, this is all happening kind of in tandem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only have a
so
slight head start.
Morgan, do you want to go, or do you want to let Devil Grin have a shot?
I'm gonna let Devil Grin go. I'm planning something.
All right.
I'm probably gonna have to ask you something after his action.
Let me see what Devil Grin has real quick.
Oh, I sold that.
Devil Grin refuses to make the jump as of right now.
Oh.
He will instead forego his action to get off the cap he's standing on to notice that fireball go square at you. He's gonna take his sword, pop it up, pull the blade out, and slash downward, and you watch as a gale of wind shoots out from it.
Wind scar.
Pretty much.
Fucking boss
Unfortunately,
stuck
with
on.
that, he can't really see where the creature is enough to catch that it moved away from the shot.
Okay.
So like the gale cuts up one of the trees and it falls, the trees of mushroom, and it falls over, but it did not hit its target.
Okay, quick science question here. Would him shooting a big wave of wind near open flame, would that cause more problems than
No,
it
because
solves?
he wasn't aiming for the fire.
Okay, all right. Just wanted to be sure.
Also, with that ability, ability and the stance, he's able to control the gales where it's going.
Okay,
So he can push and pull the flame wherever he wants.
gotcha. All right. Well, just wanted to make sure, because otherwise, Chroma would go, no, the fire! Thanks for
Okay.
the help, but bad idea.
So I am able to cast invisibility, and the range is touch, but it's not self.
It's
Oh,
on
can
another-
you not turn yourself
Well,
invisible?
I'm looking up at the Roll20 compendium for invisibility, and it's not being very clear about that. Am I able?
I'm gonna say itself.
You can use it on yourself.
Okay.
You can use it on yourself.
So
So
I'm gonna
A
burn
willing creature.
yeah,
I'm gonna burn a slot and just.
gone. Chromagill's gone. I mean,
Chromagil, no!
there he goes.
Hold on.
Morgan is no longer in sight.
They got him!
Chroma
Wake
goes,
thinks the worst as he turns around.
But it's an action, so that's
Yeah.
it for me.
All right, wake.
Oh my god, where'd Morgan go? Shit!
Just keeping an eye out, trying to see if he can get eyes on any of these creatures around here while he's waiting for everybody else to catch up to him.
Roll me a perception check.
All right. What is it today?
Yeah, great rolls,
Natural wonders. There's smoke in my eyes.
Oh,
You want to? Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and fluff that because even I rolled a 2 for these things.
So everyone's fucking.
Ah, my eyes!
It burns. I swear to God, I will hit you.
I was in the middle of jumping and getting hit. What did I miss?
Fucking salacious crumb motherfuckers.
Crovagil, you're now hanging off the stem of the tree that you got out of the fire on. You guys maybe are one more jump away from getting out of the ring.
Okay.
Well,
if
from
I-
where you two are,
Yeah.
you're a jump out of the way.
So I'm dangling. So do I have to like take an action to climb back up, or
No, with that roll, you're still able to hold on to the tree, so that's not a big problem.
All right. All right. I'm going to see if I can make one more jump and get me the hell out of here. 21.
Yeah. You go ahead. You're now. You kind of like swing the tree left and
Yeah, I was
right.
gonna say with
Oh, Beverly Hills Ninja style.
with zero grace and full force, just flings himself.
The Family Guy falls on the floor outside of the ring.
We're Tarzan boying
Luigi
it.
missiles out.
Yeah. So Chromagil's out of the ring.
Oh,
All right. Wake, after clearing the smoke from his eyes, is just going to try to make the leap once more over to the next mushroom that's
Well,
outside
we
of
still
the
had
ring.
Devil
Oh,
Grin.
right. Sorry, I didn't know if my perception check was my whole turn.
With that nat 1.
That's fair.
unfortunately.
That's fair. Spend the rest of my turn clearing my eyes of smoke.
All right. Devil Grin is gonna go ahead and try and jump over. Oh, he's fine. He makes it across. You're just about to fall off the cap of the mushroom as Devil Grin grabs you by the shoulder and pulls you back.
Oh, sorry.
About to punch him.
As you like punch over, you see like the blade on your knuckle, like
Ting!
That's sharp.
Morgan.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try and get to the next mushroom with acrobatics. 18.
No problem.
Getting
You're on the
ready
cap
to
as
yell,
well.
Morgan, if you're still out there, follow the sound of my voice. But it's telepathic. There's no direction.
It's a shame that it's kind of a one-way thing. Otherwise, it'd be like Aquamaning him.
All right, we're back up the list.
Morgan.
All right. Wake wipes his eyes clean and makes the final jump to get out of the. Please be decent this time. Come on, Dice. You're usually so nice. Yeah, you're being nicer now. That is a 24.
24. This time you actually see a fireball coming at you, and you just like slap it away at the last second before tumbling down out of the fire.
Ooh, ah. Sick move. Slap.
So you're out.
All right.
Spank that fireball.
Crovagil is like, I guess it'll be perception, but I'm looking for enemies or Morgan since I don't exactly know his location right now.
One or the other.
Okay. If that's the case, then Chromagil right now would be more worried about Morgan. So he was. It's. No, I'll take that back. Morgan cares, or Chromagil cares. It's not so much that I was gonna say. Just get friends out, then deal with danger.
Right.
So he's just gonna be looking around for Morgan, silly, pointlessly, with a 11 in perception. Just Morgan, we're over here.
Nothing.
Figures.
Morgan.
Do I have like one more jump to get out?
One more jump.
One more jump.
You and
Okay.
Devil Grin have one more jump. I'll roll for him as well.
Okay, that is another 18 with acrobatics.
All right. They don't see you, so you're completely fine. But you watch as you and Devil Grin make the same jump at the same time. However, they see
Occupying.
Devil Grin. They don't see you. Slaps right across the face of Devil Grin a fireball.
Devil
Four.
Grin, are you okay? Have you seen Morgan?
Real quick, Grant, clap.
Quick sound check, everybody.
Sorry to our editors.
9 points of damage to Devil Grin.
Okay.
So you and him are both out of the fire.
Okay.
The ring begins to close in on itself, almost like it's making a small sphere of fire. Behind it is the same ash as you guys saw before as you were walking in here.
Frank, if I add numbers onto the mics, that's adding a delay already.
Correct.
They're saying there is a delay.
There is now a delay. That should be impossible. I don't know. Hopefully it's not too extreme because I don't know how we would fix that.
Well, I have a way that we can like take a quick break if not right now, but like
Right.
one more thing and we can get into a break.
sure.
Yeah, if for the future, just save that stuff for breaks.
So you guys escape out of the fire. You couldn't really get because of like all the jumping and everything. You guys really couldn't get a good look into where the fire was coming from. Now that everyone's escaped, well, you believe everyone has escaped. Morgan still hasn't shown himself or revealed himself.
Can't believe they got him.
You hear the laughing coming from behind you as 4 of those things are now sitting on the floor, like a good 120 feet away from you guys. You can still see their forms.
You bastards.
They stand up on their hind legs. We've been waiting for you. We can't wait. And they all start laughing, turn around, and then run off. And they leave a trail of fire for you to follow.
You know, it's really inconvenient that they are waiting and then they just keep going. I'm getting conflicting messages, but we got to go get Morgan back.
Morgan!
They took him.
Starting.
Lasts an hour, so.
Then we need to go. Like just kind of like looks at the trail of fire and just starts heading in that direction.
Same.
All right. And with that, we'll take a break as you guys chase after these creatures.
We'll be right back after this. Since you are technically a siege weapon, if you threw a rock, would that technically be like the same thing as if we used a catapult, or is it only when you're attacking things
It has
with
to
your
be
hands?
melee touch.
Okay, that makes sense.
So we just.
It says strength checks according to the description of my skill.
Well, yes, but I'm gonna.
You're gonna say.
I think there's a feat in Warden that actually allows you to do ranged siege weapon attacks.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's just tie boulders to his hands.
All right, welcome back, friends.
Yes.
We return.
We return, and everything is like there's a road of fire. The DeLorean just took off in front of us.
Yeah, they left you enough space that you could walk through it and not actually get burned. Like they're actually just leaving a trail.
And Morgan is invisible, but me and Wake do not know that, so we are under the assumption that Morgan has been abducted
Yeah,
or
Devil Grin just
was
like
trapped in the fire.
Devil Grin like assures you guys that Morgan will follow behind. He's not in any danger.
Okie dokie. Got it.
Yes, we are rushing ahead to get Morgan back. Because this time, it's personal.
So
Dude, where's my Morgan?
Where did we leave him? We left him on the mushroom, dude.
Follow the fire trail.
So you guys run after the trail of fire. Now you're starting to hear like footprints following alongside of you. They're not attacking, but they're like they're a good 60 to like 100 feet away from you guys, but a pack of those things are following you and they're watching you as you go forward. You enter a clearing now at this point, and it's completely just emulated with ash. You are now standing in a giant ash pit. It's almost like an outcropping in a cornfield. And there are stuff like this is where the pain's coming from. The pain you couldn't hear the voices anymore, like saying pain, fire. Like you heard them freshly before because you put the spores over there. But now this is where the epicenter of where all the pain was because there are stumps of where the mushrooms used to be. This is all ash. This is all debris.
It's getting hotter and hotter as we follow this way, basically. Or more visible fiery destruction.
Yep. And as you enter, you see 2 rather large, not like they're pretty big, probably like almost like about the size of Chromagil. There are 2 cloaked figures with hoof-like red feet, kind of like standing before you, and they have like hulking arms in front of them. And they're wearing robes. You can't really see any of their other defining features other than that they're just really fucking huge and they're red. They have swishing tails behind them, and they have horns that curl around the top of the hood. Both of them like hold their fingers up, snap them, and then fire envelops around the entire area.
All right, we're here. What did you do with him? Do they not understand?
They're 200 feet away.
We're here! What did you do with Morgan?
Just hear a very faint.
I'm just gonna walk over there.
I agree.
Yeah, you guys kind of just like walk on up to them. Let me get my notes out.
I was gonna say Chromagil pops his knuckles, but I don't think he has them. So just
As you're
squishy.
very intimidating.
the only other thing that's around here that's like there maybe are a few mushrooms that are popped up that didn't get like burnt out all the way, but they're not very high and they're kind of just like peeking out from the ash. There are stones that kind of like peek up out of the floor, almost like maybe about as tall as Wake. So they're like enough cover to hide a person.
Okay.
But these two creatures are now standing directly in the center, so it's like it's a walkway that leads to them.
Flavor-wise, we are One Piece action walking. Chromagil, Wake, and Devil Grin are One Piece action walking towards them. Dun 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 dun.
Hell yeah. You get about like maybe 60, 90 feet away from them until they now can understand you. They're big enough that they can like hear you out.
What did you do with him?
With whom?
With Morgan. Don't play dumb with me.
Did the Bargist have too much fun?
I'm gonna see if I can do some sort of history, Arcana. What would
Arcana check would be on that.
Okay. 7. This is a bad night for me.
Wake's gonna pretend that he's making up words. Wake knows he doesn't know what that is.
Well, it would have been nice to at least have some kind of fun with the lot of you, though. This Draki will do just fine. Though he is not. Though I don't recall that our agents informed us that a creature such as him was the one who attacked the ship.
What ship are you on about?
History check.
11.
What's a ship?
No, 3.
11.
Yes.
Where did you fight demons on a ship?
Oh, our ship that got the
Remember, there were more than a few that were coming out. Some of them retreated, though. Pops Ravi and Woe told you that it was just too much for them to handle. Some might have got away.
Mm-hmm. I believe these are the same ships that attacked us when we were on our way here.
Oh, so that was you, huh? You were with old One Eye.
Lord Resp sends his regards. We had so much fun gathering information from you.
Have you?
Indeed. I'm sure you remember this. They snap their fingers, and from the floor pops up a stone doll that starts turning purple and takes the form of Bliss.
Yes. Slightly.
Wait a minute.
A little bit.
We've had lots of informants. Some you have talked to, some you have not. And they take Bliss by the head, lift her up, snap her neck, and then throw the doll to the side.
Well, that wasn't like a voodoo doll type thing. She seemed nice.
I think what he's saying is that was she was working for them.
Well, no, I
Or
get that.
some
but-
sort of-
Correction, she doesn't exist. It's so easy to tempt and to confuse you mortals. A little corruption goes a long way.
Chromagil, did Morgan actually exist?
And like that, the tension's fucking gone.
Again, you just hear.
What keeps doing that?
So we've got just these two intimidating figures. They mentioned this creature should do. Is there something with them?
Oh,
They
you
were
don't-
referencing Devil Grin.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, they called him a Draki, which I'm
Gotcha,
guessing is
okay.
a bad word.
I see. Well, okay. I was gonna say Chromagil would start approaching, but he is still gonna let them make the first move.
Let's see. Let me just double check if I have anything here.
Good old standoff.
Yep. They pretty much just like start giving you a diatribe of just like how, like, oh, a little corruption goes such a long way, and even this mountain is this mountain. The people of this mountain are no different from anyone else from the surface. Soon enough, the onrush will make their way down here, and soon enough, our Lord Reefs will make himself known and usher his father in to take this entire continent for themselves.
Well,
So they're monologuing right now.
They're monologuing. As they are doing so, they're actually growing in size. Like they at first they were medium, now they turn into larger creatures, and their features start to become more apparent. And one of the other features that's kind of weird is that from underneath the robe is crab pincers.
Wake was ready for that.
And their faces start to elongate almost to the same kind of like length as a goat's, until finally the clothing's rip, and before you are these large, what looks like hulking red behemoth monsters. They have like a they're a humanoid front, and they have two sets of arms. One that's where a normal pair of arms would be, which is what you guys saw, and then the crab pincers are actually coming out from the shoulder, and they lurch over like another set of arms.
Well, oh,
Yes.
What's the range between the two big boys and everybody?
90 feet.
90 feet. Okay, that hits. Just gonna take a chromatic round,
well.
and I would like to do a sneak attack. God.
Okay.
Can I have a flavor moment before you fire the gun?
Sure.
It's a triple-barreled gun, so I'm loading.
All right.
So have fun.
Well, whatever hell we're about to send you to, tell them to make some room.
You can't kill us, mortal. You'll only just delay the inevitable. We never die. We can never die.
That's a good time to shoot.
Barnacle Bay has made point of that.
Do I get any advantage since I'm still invisible?
You do.
I was gonna say, I assume it would be a sneak attack.
Roll to hit with advantage.
Okay. That is 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay.
And
it's a chromatic round.
Yeah, at that Wake is going to charge.
Well, we're gonna get you guys get a surprise round because of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So D6 to determine the damage type.
Okay.
That's a 5, my good sir.
That's radiant.
Oh boy, perfect.
Okay. And a D6 plus 3. So 6 radiant damage.
That's 12 radiant damage. On which one? The left one or the right one?
The right one, and I would love to aim for the eye.
Let me roll something to see if that actually happens. Nah, you kind of hit the pincer.
All right.
The pincer kind of like starts to sizzle and burn as he like kind of like lurches back. Oh, what the fuck! You guys turn and you notice that there's a smoking gun pointing forward as the gun's there, and then
Yep.
Morgan appears.
I was gonna say, wouldn't launching an attack would make you
Get your
appear-
tablets ready, boys.
I'm
gonna
going
put
to
this
say
up.
that it materialized from the gun and outward.
I'm about to put that up. Oh wait, did I not give you the website?
Oh boy!
Quick pause.
God.
All right, so while you guys set that up, this is what we're looking at.
All
All right, I
right.
will be right back.
Fuck, it moved way too quick. Go away. There we go. How do you...
Ooh, they have pictures. I'm so used to the skulls.
I see the map, but okay, there's us. Oh my, those are scary boys.
Yeah, mysterious stranger Morgan.
Found wow. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, perfect.
Stop it. Damn it. There we go.
Thank God for being a monk.
So sorry, this is taking its sweet time to load.
No worries.
It's
Roll,
okay.
roll 20 is it's good, but it's not efficient.
And we are dealing with inclement weather right now. Apparently, I just looked outside before I walked in. It was pouring.
Oh,
Oh, great. Looking forward to biking back.
Well, we'll see how long that storm lasts.
Whole horse Morgan, I love this chat.
Morgan, you're safe, and he's here.
Did it stop?
I was looking outside.
Cool.
Clearing up.
Just give him the classic 2-finger salute.
Oh man, just thinking about it. I have a capacitive stylus now for my Switch. I can start doing that to mess with these things for a little bit more precision. Nah,
You're good, Tyler. Hey, sorry about that, boys.
we good.
All right, for the record, which one did you shoot at, Morgan? The one on the left or the one on the right? Okay.
Anyone got a pencil, or am I dumb?
30.
Grab me one. Since the camera's focused on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. For Wake's surprise round, as soon as that gunfire is heard,
Well,
he...
we roll initiative before surprise,
Oh, okay. Before surprise?
because then that orders the. That
Who
orders
goes
the
off on the
attack.
surprise? Gotcha.
Yep. Thank you.
Wake has a 24.
So I gotta roll for initiative as well.
Indeed.
19 for me.
14.
All right. Wake. Chromagil, Morgan. Now for Devil Grin. Oh God. Fucking poor Devil Grin.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's still a surprise round.
Yep.
He's still going before
We rolled the 2.
before he gets hit.
So we only, like, let's see. He's only has a +1 to his initiative, so he technically got a 3. All right, and I can't roll for these boys until after the surprise round, so go ahead.
All right.
We are up the list with Wake.
Wake runs up to the one that got shot. Yes, I have exactly 40 movement. And just stabs, like, since this guy's distracted from being shot at by a radiant blast. Whips out his trident and just goes for basically like a big old stab or Reno. That is a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
I would hope. That is chickadee China, Chinese chicken. Sorry. Remembering recalculations.
No, dude, it's fine.
7. 8 piercing damage, following up with a melee kick to the side. That is a plus 7 to hit. That is a 21.
Okay.
All right, 21, and then that's 10 damage with the kick, and following up by pulling out the spear and trying to crack him aside the head with the quarterstaff with a 22 to hit.
Nice. Good hits.
And that deals 8 damage.
Good chunk of damage.
Does a little bit of a flourish and stands action pose style.
Okay. Chromagil.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move me 1, 2,
Bless you.
3. Whoops. 4, 5. With a bonus action, I'm going to wreathe the monster on the right with Warden's Fire, so he can now no longer hide from me or get a surprise attack on me. And a multitude of other reactions I can do.
Let me go ahead and add a little marker on him for your wreath.
A little
Thank you.
bingle.
Kablam.
And I am going to cast Guardian Thorns. Or wait, actually, hold on. I think I need to touch you for that, so maybe I won't cast that on you quite yet. Wake.
Be there in a minute.
I'm on my way.
Here I come.
You're really fast.
My goodness, why are you so far away? Yeah, it's touched, so I can't do that yet.
Very fast for someone who doesn't normally have legs.
So instead of doing that, I am going to hold an action.
Okay. Hold action what?
I am going to, if someone gets starts moving towards me, I'm going to cast Playful Tormentor on them.
Okay.
Okay.
Morgan walks
That's
up behind
enemy,
you.
yeah.
Ha-ha!
Yes, yeah. If an opponent starts approaching me. So.
All right. Morgan.
Okay. I gotta check.
Morgan, you're alive.
Yep. Let me just double check on a spell.
The ghost is alive.
Let me just Google a spell I was looking at real quick. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Didn't Morgan already use his surprise round?
He initiated the
Okay.
surprise round.
Gotcha.
Triggered it.
Okie dokie. So I'm gonna.
I'm gonna rule a cool that. 'Cause
Okay, that's
fuck it.
fine.
Yeah. So I'm going to load another chromatic round in my pistol, and I'm going to cast Branding Smite as a bonus action, because it is a bonus action. So whenever I hit with a weapon attack, I can deal 2d6 radiant damage.
Sick.
So, and then I'm going to try and shoot the guy I shot at. Bless you. Does 23?
That will hit.
Okay. So then I got to roll for the damage type. 1 for chromatic round.
That's fire.
Okay.
That seems like a bad thing to shoot at these guys, but you gotta deal with the dice.
He will resist it.
At
Okay.
the very least, it's resisted, yeah.
But again, branding smite, so it's the 2d6 radiant at least. And so that was 5 fire damage, but he resisted it, so that's rounded down to 2.
Even with unfortunately, like these guys have a lot of things on top of them because of what they are.
Yeah.
But since I'm like, you know, it's a surprise round, I'm gonna let shit go. I cannot bullshit fire,
Yeah.
especially since they're demons.
No, exactly.
Sorry.
But I still get the 2d6 radiant.
Yep.
For branding. That's 6. And a 1, so 7 radiant.
14.
Okay.
Yep. And you pop off the other pincer as like his hand goes up. He takes the other pincer with him as Wake's punching him in the face. With that final hit, you see an open target, and you take his claw. Sturdy boy. It's searing there, but he looks a little unfazed. Hardy boy.
Gonna break his back and make him humble, put him in the cobra clutch.
All right, Devil Grin's turn.
That is all my spell slots.
Are you gonna move?
No.
Okay. Devil Grin, with one of his stances, he can move up to 40.
He matched my speed.
So he does match you. So he's gonna head up this way.
Yeah, he can get all the way up.
Yeah, he's gonna get in there, and he sees the opening you allow for him, and he's gonna take 2 attacks. Unfortunately, it grazes across. It hits. It super hits. It grazes across this thing's chest, but you see sparks and the sword chips.
Oh, so this thing's got a meaty carapace.
Yep. Another attack from him. His blade just doesn't seem like it's getting through any of this carapace, and it just, with his second slash, unfortunately, the blade just chips again. And now I gotta roll for these boys.
All right, now we're gonna see where they're at in initiative.
Homeboy on the left got a nat 20.
Technically, I did too, but I'm just at a 24. I don't know if you count nat 20s in initiative rolls.
No, it's the total number.
Okay.
So nat 20 with a dex of that. So what was yours again?
24.
24? Yeah, so technically he's actually under you.
I was hoping these guys weren't that fast. Like they're
They seem big.
big.
Yeah.
big beefy boys.
Now for this lad. 15, 16. All right, and above Morgan.
We fight just rarely enough that every time I'm like having to remind myself, how do spells work with this guy? Okay.
And I have to Google spells because this guy's got a bunch.
I'm a punch. I cast fist.
All right, Wake, you're up.
All right. I know one thing real good.
So here's what I'm just gonna tell you. Since you got the surprise run on that, all the hits you guys were doing were coming at them at a shock value, whereas they're now prepared for you. They stop, turn, and look towards the rest of you, and they have these weird fucking grins on their face that is just like, okay, you know what?
Oh, you boys want to play?
This is, yeah. It's like, oh, you're approaching me.
We have approached.
They have, oh yeah, they've approached. So now their shoulders crack as they lurch themselves forward, and they keep their chests open for you guys to hit, almost like they're welcoming the attacks at this point.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna stab him in the groin. That is still a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. 3, 7, 8 damage with the stabby,
Okay, that hits.
and that is magical for the sake of damage reduction.
Of course.
Okay, just making sure. Follow up, kick a poo into the side of his crabby knee joints.
Okay.
That is a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Should I just assume anything above a 20 will hit?
I can't say
Okay,
the number.
that's fair, that's
but
fair.
yeah.
All right, that is another 7 points of damage, and following up with another bludgeoning strike from the quarterstaff of awesome. That is 19.
That will hit.
Okay. Quarterstaff swing, crack, 10, 11 damage.
Okay. So
I'm tenderizing his bits.
So your fists are considered magical, yes?
My fists are considered magical, and my quarterstaff is a +1, so it is magical as well.
Okay.
I had it blessed way early on.
Fair enough. Okay. Your attacks seem to actually be hitting, but you're hearing thunderous clanking coming from this thing's chest. So every hit, there's a sizable amount of steel or some kind of, like, hardened flesh that's blocking a lot of your force.
What's going on?
Like, this thing's just sitting there and it looks at you. Are you finished?
For now.
Maybe. That might
Good.
just be my turn.
All right. It is now the guy on the left's turn.
Oh, right. There was another one.
Yep.
Okay.
I do say, Reginald, they do seem to be quite the pugilists.
Yes, Ronald, let's show them. This guy gets on the floor, sits down on the floor, and folds his legs in, and begins to mutter to himself as his pincers and his hands hold out. He starts muttering to himself in Infernal, and he's levitating off the floor. He casted Flight on himself.
Uh-oh.
Ascends 30 feet in the air.
That's very far away.
Deal with that in a moment, I suppose.
He's not done. They have 3 moves.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
This is. I mean, I guess there's only 2 of them. We're used to fighting a team, so I guess that evens out in a weird way.
It's better than
So as you
legendary
say that,
actions, which they also might have.
you say that, Grant, he's not coming out of his pose. He then puts his hand to his face, puts his other hand down,
And summons a stream of tiny demons.
and from the fire walks out
of course.
those goblin-like creatures we were fighting before. Let me go ahead and...
They seemed like a frustrating encounter by themselves. And while I don't think I have any actual.
So from the
weakness to it,
floor,
I'm
out
a
of
fan
the
of fire.
ash, these weird goblin-like wolf creatures start giggling to themselves, brandishing sickles.
At least they're far away for now.
They are not going to be added to the turn order, but they are there. And then finally, this guy looks down at Wake, who's been giving everyone so much good hits.
Hello. Technically, I still think I'm doing less damage than Morgan.
Roll a wisdom save.
Okie dokie.
That is a 16.
Be still, mortal. Power word stun, you are paralyzed.
Paralyzed or stunned?
You know what? That's fair. Stunned.
Okay. That's still bad, but...
Yeah, so stunned. I apologize. I forgot that those are 2 separate things. My bad. Yep. Stunned. Incapacitated and cannot move. Speech impaired. Failed strength and dex saves. Attackers have advantage. We'll just put this here.
Come on, muscles, do your work.
All right,
Start moving.
That's his turn, and now we are up to Chromagil.
All right.
Muscles, come on.
The guy on the left is 30 feet in the air.
Okay. So yeah, trying to do much to him without good range is gonna be tough. I run up to. Let's see. Zoomed out to get a look at those goblin boys. So Wake is stunned right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, my muscles all just kind of like locked in place, and I
He
look
just
rigid.
he just held his hand out to you and just went, "Be still," and you just stood, and your body seizes up.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
All right. I'm going to head in on this guy. So I've been watching these guys wail on this dude and seemingly just clanging against something very hard. Chromagilla is going to look at that as a cue of this thing's wearing some armor that's fucking up my friends, and I've got these Cyclops hair gloves that are supposed to be for tearing off armor. So he's just going to try and lunge and see if he can get a grip on something and yank.
So you're actually going to try and disarm him then?
Yes.
Okay. I need you to roll me a grapple check first.
Okay, is that an athletics thing?
Yes.
Athletics.
Cool, I'm good with those. That is an 18. Not great, but you know.
Unfortunately, because of these things and how much
No, I
saving
have
throws
to feel
they
it.
have
They're
on this
pretty
thing,
fucking big.
They seem pretty tough.
you grab at his chest and he just takes his pincers, dives it in between your arms. You almost feel your arm snap at the limb.
Ah!
This thing just like pried you open and left you exposed.
Okay. Is that so? Okay, so with something like that,
That's an action.
That's an action. I have extra attack. Does that?
You can still attack.
I can still attack. Okay. All right. If that's the case, then you'd be like, all right, fuck it. Swinging with a big old club for bludgeoning.
Okay.
This is my +1 club.
So it acts as magic. Good to know.
Okay. Great. That is a 12.
That will not hit. That bounces right off him.
Clang! Ah!
Nice try, Chromagilla.
And now it's his turn.
Oh no.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. Warden's Fire prevents them from gaining advantage. I do not gain advantage if they're wreathed, so never mind.
Advantage on you or advantage on your friend?
They can't get advantage on me.
Okay, because they can get advantage on
yes, they can
poor
still
old Wake
advantage
here.
other people.
Oh boy.
However, if they're wreathed and I'm within melee damage, I can start reacting to them.
Okay, fair enough.
Now I know what you're thinking.
All right. So 3 hits for this boy. He gets a pincer attack. Looks down at this poor boy who's kind of like stiff as a board right now. With advantage. 14. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that surpasses my AC.
He takes his He takes the claw, snips, reams the claw into your stomach, and then begins to pry open.
Don't rend. Don't rend.
So let's see. If the target is a melee or smaller creature, it is considered grappled with an escape of 15 on the DC roll. The creature has 2 pincers of which it can grapple only 1 target. Okay. So it can only grapple the one thing. So you are considered grappled. Let me roll damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
$17 points of bludgeoning damage.
17. Okay.
He lifts you up, looks to the rest of your friends standing in a neat little row.
Real quick, before you go on, for a reaction,
Yep.
would I trigger that now if the reaction is if something attacks something other than you, you can react? Would this count as now?
Does that say on your
It
sheet?
is a
Yeah.
reaction is whenever it's triggered. So
When
yes.
a creature that is wreathed by you that you can see within 60 feet of you attacks a creature other than you, you may use your reaction.
Yes.
Okay.
You could have done so before we hit him then.
Okay. If that's the case, just a real quick.
I will rescind what I say, depending
Okay.
on what this is.
I'm going to trigger Warden's Fury, which means I can make a melee attack with advantage and add 1d4 to its damage should
So
it
it
hit.
still hurts me.
Yeah. It still hurts you, but he's getting a swing in.
Yeah, that's I'm cool.
Okay, that is going to be a 21.
21? That hits.
All right, I'm coming in swinging with my great club.
Just be a,
1d8.
oh, I'm thinking of great axes. I thought
Yeah, nah.
I'm like what? But barbarian dice.
That is going to be a 9 plus a d4. That is 12.
Nice. You guys are doing some pretty considerable damage. You're actually making cracks in him now at this point.
And I can only use that twice between rests. So hey, guess what?
All right.
Don't retribute too much more.
All right. So now he takes that nice chunk to the chest and he looks down at you two. He looks at you in a devil grin.
Put down my friend!
Oh, with pleasure.
Please.
Boom! Sweeps his entire claw, all 3 of you.
Not like this. Oh no, stiff as a board.
He has reached, so unfortunately this can hit all 3 of you.
Hitting a motherfucker with another me.
Yep. So I'm going to count this as a multi-attack. Oh my fuck, wait, excuse me? The creature makes 4 attacks, 2 with its pincers, 2 with its fists. So I'm gonna go ahead and just count this as the 2 pincers.
Okie dokie.
Rolling to hit. It can make 2 attacks with its pincers and then cast 1 spell. Oh my fuck. I can't wait to tell you what these monsters are at the end of this.
They are quite formidable.
They seem mean.
You're fighting
have a-
demons now at this
Yeah,
point.
I mean, they have a... that was a pretty big save DC.
Okay, so, does a 12 hit you guys? It does not hit Devil Grin.
It doesn't hit Wake,
Doesn't
even
hit
though he's
me.
the weapon.
Does not hit me.
Technically, he gets advantage
So
on
you're
attacks
able
on
to
me.
actually use your club to parry the hit. So you parry Wake.
Motherfucker!
I'm sorry!
Goes again for another swing. No, not again!
Please, no.
Okay, unfortunately, this one might hit you guys for a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
That's gonna get me.
I'm very hard-pressed to find anything with an AC of 20 in a player.
Okay.
Unless you're like a mega paladin with some kick-ass armor. Or some
Or,
sort of-
or a wizard with fucking shield at 9th level.
Yeah.
I just found out how fucking brutally kick-ass wizards are in my other game.
Oh my god, shield wizards are nuts in the other camp.
I hit you! No, you don't.
Yeah. Nah.
It's like casting blue in a magic deck.
Or white.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this hits because I
That-
tipped it. I tipped
with
it
a
to
23, yes, that hits.
unfortunately, with this roll, I tipped it to the 30s.
Well, that's definitely.
Ow.
They have a. Oof. Okay.
Guys, you're fighting demons. This is not a joke anymore.
Yeah.
We've hit the real shit.
I felt that when I took 17 points of damage from a punch.
Okay. Now to roll to hit. Not a. Okay, this one's actually pretty fucking bad, but. 9. Yeah, all of you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And it gets to cast 1 spell. And since this boy didn't cast anything yet, he's gonna turn and look to Chromagil. Roll a wisdom save.
14. Or, 13.
Power word stun. Be still. And that's his turn.
Devil Grill. Morgan.
Somebody!
It's on you.
Okay, where is the little thingamabob? I'm just gonna put the. Come on, there we go. It's not the same one, but I can't find the same one in this thing. It's getting fussy with me.
You good?
I remember, is it Migo or Devil Grins?
Oh wait, I found it. Okay,
He's got initiative order all up there. So.
I got the initiative order. It is now Morgan's turn.
Okay. Not gonna move. Gonna load another chromatic round. And I'm going to aim at our levitating boy.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
That will hit.
Okay. Let me roll for damage type. That's a 2.
That's ice.
Ice. So that's 6 ice damage.
Okay.
Okay. So there's that. I haven't moved. That was my attack. I also have extra attack. But okay. What would just screaming out a word be?
Free
that a
action,
spell?
right?
No, not,
Oh.
not just a.
Oh,
is
a
it
phrase? Yeah.
Just
free
a
action.
word.
Free action.
It's a free action. Okay. So I'm going to load one more, so that takes me down to 7 chromatic rounds. And this time I'm going to aim at the one on the ground.
Mhm.
24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Okay, damage type. That's a 2 again.
Ice.
That's 9 ice damage.
Okay.
And as just for flavor's sake, and I'm please work. As I pull the trigger, I scream out, Crawdad!
That was gonna be one of my next moves.
The creature who's floating looks to you. Oh, the navalman believes that the sea will aid him. From the flames start walking out skeletons. So with that, they all rush in, and congratulations, you just got killed off the ads in one shot.
Hey!
Hooray!
So they're gonna take care of the ads. So
These two big boys are still here.
the two big boys are still here, but you don't have to deal with any of this bullshit.
So they just start rushing and just murder stabbing the goblin.
Literally.
things.
So while this is happening, the fucking so now it's just fire versus all of these skeletons, like these goblin wolf creatures getting on all fours and trying to hit fireballs at them as they're all swarming them.
Okay, and as my last, because I did a extra attack, free action, and I didn't move. Let me just double check something. Where? It doesn't say what kind of action this is, but I'm just gonna spend 6 ectoplasm points to get my slots back,
Okay.
and that's it, because I can't do anything else.
All right, we back up the list. Wake. Roll a.
Did Devil Grin go?
No.
Oh, Devil Grin didn't go. You're right.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, Devil Grin goes next. Devil Grin, seeing you guys in this kind of predicament. Well, he's stuck in this for quite some time.
Just pieces out. I'm not being paid enough. Bye.
No, he
really bad.
no, he kind of Dark Souls rolls over here and he takes a slash at the tail of this creature.
You won't get a weapon for it, I promise!
Nat 20s.
Oh shit, he might.
Maybe you will!
That's right. You're not unhindered by speech because you don't have to move your jaw.
Yeah, he's speaking telepathically.
I was gonna say, if my turn kind of rolled around, I was definitely going to yell at Morgan to say Crawdad, because I wasn't sure if your mouth would work.
It doesn't,
All right, switching
because
up.
I was thinking that too.
And I don't know if these skeletons are within 30 feet or still under the effect of my remorse force.
No, it wouldn't have worked if you tried to do it.
Didn't think so.
All right, with a nat 20 and a 23 to hit, he's hitting both times this time.
Awesome.
So let me go ahead and calculate that damage. The pincer comes at him as it tries to swipe at him. And with these rolls... Fuck, that's a... Yeah, you guys watch as Devil Grin cleaves the entire top half of the pincer off.
The one that's holding me or just one of the other ones?
The free one.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately.
No worries. First I have to break the mental hold.
Yep.
Then I have to break the physical hold.
Which is good, because this thing is now starting to bleed, and it actually looks down, snarling in anger, but it's now visibly worried of the situation.
Wake uses what little muscle control he has to crack a small grin.
It hurts.
Oh, my ribs.
All right, that was Devil Grin's turn.
I technically don't have bones.
Wake, you're up.
All right, so wisdom save to try to get out of the stun.
Indeed.
All right. Howdy do. That is that's an 18 that time.
You break it.
Aha! Now I try to
Get out of the actual pincer.
Yes. So I shall acrobatics, just try to shimmy my way out of here. There's got to be some.
I gotta be versus him.
That is a 24.
31 on strength.
Well, I'm not breaking out. What does that leave me with?
These things have a +9 in their strength, con, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Well, technically it's an athletics check against me, but I'm guessing that is also pretty strong. So,
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm here, in for a penny, in for a pound. I'm going to go ahead and
Do this for grapple as well.
I'm going to try to water whip him into smacking himself in the face.
Okay.
So I'm going to... I mean, that's basically for flavor. The water whip does its own fucking damage.
Of course.
So he needs to make a dex save.
Here I go.
Let me find my...
Soft 20.
Soft 20, that makes it, so he'll take half damage.
Okay.
I don't even need to look at my page to know that I don't have a DC of 20. I'll just roll half the dice and we'll just do that. 3d10. So bad with shapes. That's an 8.
Here, you want this one?
I got one.
Okay.
So that'll be Oh, I guess I have to roll the full 3 because I can't half that.
Yeah.
8, 18. Oh shit, 28. So 14 points of bludgeoning damage as I
Nice.
whip a strand of water around his neck and pull his claw into his face.
You're doing pretty good on this one, all things considered.
That will...
There is now blood seeping out of his mouth, and it looks like acidic blood.
Yeah, that will be my turn, though, I believe.
And now it is his turn.
Yep. Yeah, that's fun.
Neat.
Cool.
He looks at you, knowing that he has full advantage on you.
Stop hitting yourself.
Then I shall hit you instead.
Oh.
Takes his claw up, aims you head down.
No.
The only possible way he would have gotten better than that is with a nat 20.
Well, he definitely hits then.
Okay.
No.
So he will pincer for 12 points of bludgeoning.
Okie dokie.
He's going to... Since he's got the fucking attack on you, unfortunately. Like, this is the best way for him to get in on this.
I am not arguing with the results of what's happening.
Okay, does a... He cannot cast Power Word Stun again, but this time he will instead cast Fly on himself, and he floats up 30 feet.
Plucks Wake out of the ground.
Happy landings, mortal. Throws you to the floor.
Slow fall.
Okay. I am gonna roll for the pincer damage though.
Oh, for the throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because he does have you clutched to the pincer, so.
That's fine. Just crush and throw.
Yeah, crush throw.
Gotcha.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, soft 20 again.
Yeah, that does.
4, 5, 6, 7. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. Go ahead and tell me how much fall damage I'm doing before I type all this or write all this in.
How far do you fall?
You said I was up from 30 feet, so
Yeah.
I fall 30 feet.
Then you just make it.
What do you mean?
Does that not hurt you from that?
No, well, I mean, it's 1d. What is it?
1d10.
Yeah, 1d10 for every 10 feet falling. So
Right, because you're still power
Exactly.
stunned. Okay, fair.
fair.
Sorry about that.
Well, I'm not stunned, but I do my reduced falling damage is 5 times monk level. So
Right, okay. Sorry, I forgot there's a whole other calculation to that
Yeah.
because of the fact that you're a monk. I apologize.
it's all good.
Ouch.
I can reduce a lot of
10,
damage.
7, 18.
I can reduce all of that, but Wake is still bloodied and bruised as he just trying to use whatever elemental force he can to slow his fall. He doesn't take damage from the fall, but he is not looking happy.
Mm-hmm. So I will release all of these things off of you. Demons are no joke. That
But
is
since
his
I do
turn.
reduce all of that, I am not prone.
Actually,
least.
that is not his turn. He's going to move away from you guys. He's going to fly over here.
Where are you going? Oh, wait, there's 2 of you.
And then the other one's turn.
Oh, hi.
Well, he can no longer use Power Stun, and he can no longer use Fly, and he can't summon anything anymore. However, he does smirk as his eyes turn a viscous black, and that seeps from his flesh into his mouth. An orb appears, and from that orb shoots out a spray of darkness.
That's probably not a good thing.
He casts darkness. Let me add the box.
The box.
Give me the box. So from here to here is a magical darkness.
There could be anything in here, even indescribable horror.
Well, hey, guess what? That motherfucker's wreathed, so I can see him.
No, not the wreath guy.
Well, the wreath, you can still see the wreath.
Oh, you can see
guy.
the wreath
Yeah,
guy.
I can see him in the darkness. is
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah. He will fly over this way. Pops out, floats down to your level, pops outside of the darkness.
Sup?
Joke's on them. It was just as dark before this.
Pin holds up his pincer. And roll the hit.
Tickles your grundle.
More than his grundle, his entire body, except his head's peeking out of the pincer, because that's tipping into the 29 territory.
Yep.
Sorry.
No. Damon's.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now considered grappled.
Wow. I gotta do some math. Give me a second.
And I believe he has one more thing that he wants to do.
Okay, so that. Ooh, wow.
Okay, I'm gonna do this for flavor. Chromagil, roll me a spell DC versus this.
Okay.
So, whatever your spell,
Spell attack. Spell
Okay.
attack.
Spell attack.
Yeah.
so whatever your spell bonus is,
Because
plus your proficiency.
he's now going to look at his companion and sees the wreaths dripping down, like wrapped around his throat, almost like a sort of choker.
Okay.
And he tries to actually dispel it.
All right. So, trying to do some quick math here. Got a real bad roll, but that's it. 16 for a spell save. You said?
Attack.
Oh, attack. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's your proficiencies plus your
okay.
spell modifier,
So if that's the case, then
plus your dice, obviously.
that's a 12 or 10. Sorry, 10.
You beat him out.
Hey.
For some reason, this guy's been casting spells so many times, he kind of haggard himself. He tried to release his friend from your grasp, but you just had none of that shit.
No, he is wreathed. You will stop.
Mine.
Alrighty. Chromagil, you're up.
All right. So
Might have gone out of order, but fuck it. We'll fix it up in the next thing.
I've gotten.
Fix it in post.
I'm stunned still, so I got to do a mental break to get out of this.
Yep. Wisdom
A
save.
whiz save. Damn it! I saw you wanted to be a good number. 10.
Nope, you're still locked.
So if I'm stunned, do I have like any
Stunned,
options?
incapacitated, cannot move, speech impaired, fails strength and dex saves. Attackers have advantage.
Okay.
So
daggone.
yeah, you're.
I'm in a bad place.
It's a rough status ailment.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do that involve none of those.
Well, on the upside, these things can't cast it again this this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything that doesn't involve movement or physical speech.
Hold on. If I have mental, like, I mean, my speech is all mental anyway.
You can still speak, yeah.
So, does that mean verbal spells? How does that work for me, I guess?
I'm just gonna go ahead and fluff it and say that it just works.
That it works? All right, well.
I'm not gonna be that dickhead. This
Isn't
this
anyone
far
in
in,
range?
that would have fucked you so bad so long ago.
That's very true.
Unless you like want to just fluff it, you sneeze in his face.
That motherfucker's within 60 feet of me, so he is within range of my needle spray!
Oh yeah, you can see him. So yeah, roll the
Go,
hit.
loyal needles, fly true. So wait, so hold on. How did I attack with spells so rarely?
Attack. Roll
Is-
plus your attack spell bonus.
Is the
Okay.
needle spray an attack, or is that just something he needs to save against?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Let me pull that.
So there are two types of spells.
I really need to get a better way of.
Is that a
organizing
myconid
these
spell, or is that a?
spells. Let me see what it says. Summon forth a strong wind with razor-sharp pine needles to harry your foe. Ranged spell attack against the target.
Yep,
on
ranged
hit.
spell attack.
Yep, range spell attack.
Okay. So that was.
So roll plus your spell attack bonus.
Okay, cool. That is going to be a 23.
23. That hits.
Bam! All right. If that's the case,
Bless you.
oh my gosh.
On hit.
I had it pulled up, but then moved the page that I was reading from.
Wops.
Oh my god. I have too many pages of Word and stuff. Okay. I was wrong.
Spellcasters, man.
That was not the page.
That's why I staple on mine and keep them
Yep,
separate.
I should do that for the future. Where was it? It was like right at the beginning of the page. Okay, there we go. On a hit, target takes 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay.
So 1d4 plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a 6.
Okay. Nice hit.
Hey, Grant, I think you have my D4 over there, the blue one at the bottom of your dish.
This one? Is that
Yeah,
yours?
so I was gonna say I'm missing one. Not that I use D4s very often, but
Which one did you hit?
He hit boy he could see.
Yeah.
Boy, you can see.
So-
Okay.
Yeah,
so
the
he-
wreathed
wreath
one.
guy.
The one that's been taking a majority of the
Yeah,
damage
the
so
one
far.
we've been focusing on.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to try to get rid of one of these.
That would be for the best.
Hopefully. But okay, I think that's everything I can do right now.
All right. Next up is Morgan.
And I'm grappled, right?
Yep. You have to roll a strength check or acrobatics check to contest his thing.
Let me see. And what are the restrictions for grappling? I haven't been grappled in a while.
It's fine. Grappled. Speed is 0.
Okay.
And if grappler is incapacitated, past reach, or fails check, so you just can't move.
But can I attack?
You can still attack, you just cannot move.
Okay. Just make sure.
That's why the power stun combo was kind of the thing they did first.
Right. Okay. Well, as a bonus action, since I got my spell slots back, even though it cost me all my ectoplasm points, I'm gonna do Branding Smite again,
All right.
and I'm gonna try and hit him with the Necrostar.
Ooh. All right.
Just like
El kabong.
Crack the shell on the pincer. Get the good juices out. Get the meat.
Gotta get the delicious claw
gotta
meat.
get the Crawdad meat. So
They're busy right now.
We're doing
yeah.
it.
Job's not done.
22 to hit.
And hits.
Okay. So let me do the regular damage. So that's a D8 and D4. So that is 11 damage.
All right. As you kind of like flail the Necrostar to hit, you almost hear like a horse whinny off in the distance. And you almost hear like a small like match flick of a rifle kind of like clicking. When the Necrostar hits, it sounds like an explosion went off from a gun.
Okay. I still need to do the radiant damage from Branding Smite.
Roll to hit it.
Okay.
roll the damage.
And that's 2d6 radiant. It's a 1. That is another one. So
4.
4 radiant damage total.
Could have been worse. I mean, not
You pull
really,
the star
but
out and you see flesh peering out. That was not as strong as you thought it was. That did a whopping 12.
Huh.
whoa.
And even the creature, even this demon's just taken aback by this, just like, ah! Man yells at demon.
I also have extra attack.
Yep.
Wow. Nat 20.
Whammy wham wham wazzle.
You hear the match click again. You look off to the side. You almost see like there's a visage of a man sitting on a horse, a spectral horse.
Spirit horse.
That's 7 damage.
Times 2.
So 14.
No,
Or what?
I'm sorry. So times 4.
Times.
Wait.
Fucking
What? Hold on. How'd that happen?
7
Because
damage times
it was
4?
times 2 because of the nat 20 times 4.
The nat 20. So
So
the
a
doubled
critical.
damage.
So
Yeah,
a
the
critical.
double
was-
damage just got doubled again.
A critical got. Wait.
Okay, so you double.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're compounding the doubles. We're
Yeah,
not
not-
quadrupling
We're
the
not
number he has.
quadrupling. We're compounding the doubles.
Okay.
Shit, that is.
That's
Tell me
that's
better.
Nuts.
I hit it. What
I
are the
think.
numbers? What are the numbers?
So
Is
14.
that better or is that the exact
Is that
same?
ultimately the same?
I
don't know.
I don't
28.
know. Okay.
That might be the same.
No.
That is the same.
Yeah.
Seven
Seven times
times
4.
2 times 2. So
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're feeling
Order of
you're
operations.
feeling
Doesn't
Vecker
matter.
surge through the Morning Star as the god of death like breaches into this demon's body and pulls whatever flesh is out. It lacks a soul, but therefore the flesh is not real. Thus, death can reap it. This creature is now just like screaming in agony. Like this thing, you didn't think this one out of all of them would be so composed. He lets you go. Yeah.
Sounds like it's going well over there.
I can't see a thing, but I'm going to assume that was good.
It cannot use this pincer for one attack.
Okay. So it let me go.
Yep.
So I have my movement back.
Yep.
Safe to say. Let me get the ruler. No, not the die. Damn it. Go away, dice roller. I don't need you. I got my own die. Dun 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 dun.
I will warn you, Moving that way will invoke attack of opportunity on both of them. They have reach.
Okay. So not that way. Then if that's the case, I'm actually going to move. Whoops. That's 4. Right in that corner.
All right, he's gonna roll the hit though.
All right.
Attack of opportunity.
That's fair.
He is engaged with you. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
He misses. A spray of blood spatters out from his claws. He tries to swipe at you and he misses completely.
And yep, that's it. That's all my actions.
We're back up the list. Wake.
All right. Wake is going to pop a superior healing potion. 8d4 plus 8, I believe, is what you have written here.
Yep.
1, 3,
Yep. Superior is 8d4 plus 8.
7, 11.
Ooh, excuse me.
It's all good. Man, we're making good time on this, actually. It's only 7:15.
Speeding through this encounter.
Yep.
And right. That's 27 points back.
Nice.
Pretty good. And is there? I know that's my action, but is there any way that I can use like a bonus action or my movement or
You can
whatever
use your
to?
movement.
Well, I meant to place my hand on Chromagil and try to use my monk-like abilities
Roll
to give
perception.
him. I mean, I know he's right next to me, but
Still magical darkness.
that's fair.
Just follow the sound of my voice, Wake.
Impossible.
It's impossible.
Just touches himself in the head.
Perception is a 18.
You grab. You
right.
gently grab.
Now,
his
what,
hand.
what I was going to ask was if I can use my
Like a child.
if I can use my monk abilities and knowledge of key flow to give him advantage on his next wisdom save to try to unparalyze himself.
Okay.
right.
You want to aid?
Yeah, I want to assist him, but
Okay.
I didn't know if you'd allow
So
me to
you-
use my action to drink a potion and do that.
No, that's fine. I'll
Okay,
allow
cool.
that. So your next save roll, you have advantage.
Okay.
Now we'll get back to the actual roll, the one that you attacked Morgan. I'm sorry that I kind of fucked this roll up a little bit,
It's all right.
but we'll make it right. He's pissed at you.
Me mallet.
That's it. I'm getting me mallet.
What's your offer?
Oh, did Devil Grin not go again?
Did he not?
Skipped another turn.
No. Oh, we did. Fuck. You're right.
Devil Grin.
I'm sorry.
You've got stuff that's good against these guys. It looks like.
Potentially.
Well, he kind of like peers over here and sees that this dude is a little bit of ways away. He's gonna go ahead and use his stance again to. He can't switch. He can only switch his stance one more time. So he's gonna stay in the stance he has right now, and he's gonna wind scar this fucker.
This is the stance.
Wow, that just saved him a hit.
Nice.
Just made it. Rolled it. Okay, not bad. And roll the hit one more time. Hits again. Fuck, that's max damage on that roll.
Go, Devil Grin.
He takes one of the like you see the wind scar pass through this fucking. I can't believe I'm calling it the wind scar at this point, but fuck it. The
Will Tet Saiga for nothing.
yeah, the gust of wind cuts from his sword, splits the air in half, and from the split, so too cleaves off one of his normal arms. Ah! He's now floating in the air, bleeding, holding the stump. That is his turn, and now we're back up the list to Wake.
No, but I went.
Yeah,
then we were just going back to fix.
Yeah, we
make sure
Grin.
Devil Grin had it in a row.
retroactively added Devil
So
Grin.
I went.
So
then
it's
it's
demon turn. I
yeah.
think.
Demon was going.
Faster
think.
demon.
Morgan, as this thing comes at you, that's adorable. You wield something that death can even touch the infernal. But do you know how to use it? He casts confusion. Roll wisdom save.
Careful, their saves are ridiculous.
That is a modified 20.
Oh, that might do it though.
Let me roll for him. At first, you started seeing 2 form out of him, then double, then triple, then quadruple. Out of no, like in the back of your head, you're just like, no, fuck that. This is just him bullshitting with me, and he all converges back into one creature. He can't use one pincer, so he's just gonna swipe at you with his other one.
Okay.
He notices that that's not working on you. He like his gruesome facade of like him being all like charismatic about this whole situation is starting to break, and then he's just like, all right, fuck this, I'm done. 21.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Ah! 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh! I don't think Morgan's having a good day. Bad day, bad day.
Oh, fuck. All right. Now it's Chromagill's turn.
All right, you have advantage on this
Yeah,
save.
okay, yes. I have to break out of that first. That's right. Okay. With such mental fortitude, let's just check for the... Okay. That is going to be a 21.
With the sound of Wake's voice, you're able to crack through.
Give you a nice little jolt of ki.
Okay.
You are now enveloped in this in the rim of the magical darkness, but you could still see the other guy floating in the air. That devil grin just chopped off one of his arms. You watch as one piece of him kind of just like flops off to the side.
So wait.
get him.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can see the one Devil Grim attack, the wreath one for some reason. I was thinking Morgan at first. Okay. First of all, looking over at Wake, Chromagill. Wake, I've been saving this for a dire moment, and we might be there now.
Kamikaze spell. Let's go.
Wake, go use self-destruct.
Not quite. This. Wake, do you trust me? Yes! In a mental thing.
Do you trust him, Wake?
I trust you, Chromagill.
Chromagill casts Primal Frenzy on Wake.
Okay. Tell me, what does Primal
I
Frenzy
speak
do?
words of power in Druidic, imbuing a creature with the primal instincts of a predator. I choose a willing creature other than myself that I can see with it. Oh wait, that I can see. I can't see you. Never mind, I can't do this.
No, roll me a persuade. Roll me a.
I do have my hand on you.
He grabbed you. You could feel him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am.
He's holding your hand
I just
like a
pumped a bunch of
child.
my life energy into you. That sounded weird, but don't worry about it.
For one round, the target can't speak any languages, but it can communicate as a beast would by vocalizing and gesturing.
I'm speaking in John Williams' Jaws music right now.
It has
You are now Russell Crowe fight sounds.
for its next turn, it has advantage on melee attacks, and it gains an additional action on its next turn. This action can only be used to make an attack with one weapon attack only, dash or disengage. So you are getting an additional action, and all of your attacks now have advantage
Okay.
for the next turn only. But you can't speak. You basically become fucking Animal Wake.
Yeah, I'm going full Pliskin here. My eyes are like welling up. You can't see it. Like I'm going through this bestial transformation in the darkness.
It's like Bruce.
Oh my god, you turned to like the fucking anglerfish people. From what game was that?
I don't know.
Oh, was it Warcraft that had that shit?
No.
But either way,
But either way, yeah.
that's a bonus action.
Fuck.
So I've given that to you. Before I head over to this boy, I can see.
He is 30 feet above you, remember.
Oh, he's 30 feet above me? I don't think I
in the air.
remembered that. But okay, he's floating up there. Hey, guess what? I'm still close enough now that I've moved towards him. I'm gonna... Let me actually make sure I mark down...
Question: the thing you wreathed, is that something only you can see, or can we all see it?
I can only see.
You
Okay.
can only see it.
Just making sure.
Yeah. Not quite that broken. But I'm gonna go ahead and mark off Primal Fury real quick. Okay, I still have some more spell slots. Good. With him being there, I'm gonna do another needle spray on him.
Okay.
Because that's in range. I don't know if that's gonna hit though. That is a spell attack with 11.
That will not hit.
Just see a bunch of needles fly this way, and they all zoom.
Delgrin
past him.
just sees that. What the fuck was that? All right, now it is Demon 2's turn. The one who just looks down at all the needles that came at him. Looks down at forgets that he lost an arm, but now he's just focused in on you as a mushroom man.
Come at me!
With a multi-attack abilities, are you sure about that?
I mean, it's more just he's spewing needles at him. Is my fluffing as he's avoiding these needles and just counterattacks essentially.
All right. He hasn't used confusion yet. This one. Roll a wisdom save.
A wisdom save, you say?
Yep.
I'm gonna need to throw this dice away. That's gonna be 11.
18. He beats you out.
So what happens to me?
I gotta roll that up actually. Confusion spell.
Yeah, confusion is like you roll something
Did I give
and
Wake a
then
bonus
something
just for me to
happens.
charge back at him now that I'm confused?
Let's see.
Well, you'd have to see me.
That's true.
This spell assaults and twists the creature's mind, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled actions. Each creature within a 10-foot radius sphere centered on the point on you chooses... An affected target cannot take reactions and must roll a 1d10 at the start of its turn to determine the behavior.
Okay. That'll be fun.
So there's that.
Okay,
now
so
I have to
roll.
hit you.
Okay.
Now it's 2 attacks with his normal fist. He's like, nah, I don't need the pincers for this.
We're just to assume these things have magical vision that can see through this darkness, I'm guessing.
They can see through their own stuff.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm sorry.
No worries. It makes sense. Why else
Hey.
would you pack it?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter with at least he's not getting any sort of advantage on me since
Yeah.
I've read them.
Uh,
I see
This is-
all of
this
his
is gonna hit.
attacks
It's a
as clear as
27.
day. 27? Yeah, that's gonna hit.
boy.
Doesn't need the... I mean, it could have gotten the advantage in a nat 20, so that's that's fine.
well, he's using the weaker attack, actually, which is
Oh,
nice.
good.
2d4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 points bludgeoning damage as he punches you straight on top of the head. Poof! And rolls again. This one I think will miss. Does a 17 hit you?
Yes, it does, unfortunately.
Ah, okay.
Surprisingly
2,
for a character I think is kind of tanky. Armor class?
For another 8, so 16. And he gets one more. He's gonna try and hit you again one more time. He's just auraing on you. Wait, wrong dice. That will not hit. Missed. All right, and now we are up to your turn. Roll the 1d10.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see what we get. 9.
Creature can act and move normally.
Hey! Cool. But he's still flying above me, so I can't really see him.
Just the amount
You
of
can see him.
Or I can see him, but I can't
Reach.
reach
You can't
him very
reach.
well.
I think you have an ability that could assist you with that, though, don't you?
I'm looking, but I don't know if it works if he's in the air.
Does it have a reach?
It does. Let me pull that up. Actually, no, I don't. I don't have a spell that I can just use because I'm assuming you're thinking Warden's Grasp, the thing that can pull him, but that can only be used as a reaction.
Well,
if he
you
attacks
could
someone
move
else.
30 feet, so you could attempt to jump and grab him as one of your abilities. But that's if you want to do that. And you know what? No, he actually had to move down, so he's technically 15 feet. He had to move down to hit you, so he's 15 feet in the air.
Okay. So I can do like a jumping.
Well, you can hit him.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Plus, your great club has reach.
That's true. All right, then hell yeah. Well, you know what? Chromagill's feeling ballsy. He's gonna swing with that fucking giant axe you gave me that I need to do
Ooh.
a check.
All right.
But I want to hit this motherfucker like a truck if I'm gonna hit him.
Roll a 1d20.
Oh, that passes for sure.
You've got to be shitting me. I did
Athletics
this for
check.
2 rolls
Yeah, yeah.
and he's doing well.
Because it's gotta
Roll a
be
20?
it's gotta be an athletics check of 15 or higher. I got 17 on the die.
Nice.
So that's definitely gonna go.
Murder him, Chromagil.
But however, that's just to see if
You can wield it.
if I can functionally wield it. I still have to hit him.
Come on, baby.
He is wreathed. Don't you have advantage on wreathed things?
I don't have advantage
No.
on it. He can't
just
get it.
can't
Yeah,
get
he
Oh,
can't
gotcha.
get
It's
advantage
the
back.
other way.
Roll.
Well, that's gonna be an 8 to hit.
Nah, it's not hitting.
I can wield it properly.
Whoosh.
It hits
Damn
him.
it!
It hits him in the knee.
Ting.
Well, hey, extra attack. Let's try that again. Do I have to do the check
I'm
every...
gonna allow you to just do it. Roll to hit.
Do another swing? Okay. That is gonna be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
That is his AC on the dot. That is above his AC by 1.
That is 2d12s for this motherfucking axe of slashing damage. I don't know if that's gonna change damage properties, but...
Woo!
9 and a 12. Holy shit.
Damn.
You cleave his entire leg off. I'm not kidding, but he's still up.
Hold on. That's just damage on the die. What's, for calculating attack damage, that is also
Plus strength.
my strength bonus on that.
Yeah.
So that's a 3 on top of that.
So that's 1 point above to end it, so flavor this.
Okay, Chromogil in the darkness, he sees one beacon of a demon just 15 feet above him, just with everything I have, jumping swing, and just basically goes for his head and just clear down, like cutting him in half.
It's like Matt McConaughey in Rain of
Vertically.
Fire.
All right, you cleave him in half. You would expect that he would just fall over and die. He doesn't. Instead, you see the 2 body parts that are now cut in half as he's trying to, like, piece together what's going on. He floats in the air. The 2 pieces are now just floating above the floor in a weird tandem until finally they start crumpling on themselves. Crumple, crumple, crumple. Slaps together. And a void opens up, and this creature is sent through the void, and the void closes. He was quite literal when he said you cannot kill demons, you can only send them back.
Delay them.
I think we have something that can kill them.
Okay. He's kind of doesn't fall over. He's not exhausted. But
Well,
just,
he is gone.
I think I got him.
And now we're up to Morgan.
Well, since he's gone and he's the one that cast the darkness, does
Yep, the darkness is gone.
Okay.
So, for the sake of just saying, I
Yeah.
can't really clear that.
Okay, just wanted to be sure.
Clear drawings.
And
there we go.
You did not take the potion I offered you, right?
I have it. I just haven't drank it yet.
Okay.
As the crab claw.
Yeah, you've handed off a potion as you're getting the shit kicked out of you, unfortunately. But hey, the darkness is cleared. I can look over and see Morgan suffering. So yeah,
Yeah, Wake is frothing, and I don't know if you
You want to know how much
Can.
HP I have?
guessing. Yeah, I was guessing it was less than a handful.
I'm at 2 HP.
terrific.
When I drank that potion, I had 6.
And I have 1 spell slot left. And I'm going to use it on motherfucking Branding Smite.
Okay.
I'm going to whip out the NecroStar.
Is this creature flying still, or is it?
No, it's right next to him.
Okay, cool.
He can reach this.
Does a 19 hit?
It will.
Okay. That is 9 damage.
18.
18. Then the radiant damage from Branding Smite. That's 1 and a 3, so 4. So 8, because it's radiant.
Mm-hmm.
Give that a second.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that. You now see blood spatter from the NecroStar hitting him in the face, and you take an eye out with it.
I'm just so tempted to give me my fucking keys. And with the extra attack, modified 20 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Put him down.
That's 5 total.
All right. That's 10. Oh, 5 to hit.
5. No, that's 5 damage.
5 damage, so 10. Yeah. All right.
I got nothing.
All right, Devil Grin's turn. Devil Grin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He will just make it to be able to wind scar this fucker.
Can you do it through the rock?
It's above the... Oh, that's fair. Wait, I can arch him ever so slightly this way.
Cool.
Good call. I almost forgot about that. Roll to hit. Makes it. Roll damage. You just watch one horn goes off. Second horn. Ah!
Well, we gave him a haircut.
That was 17 points of damage.
Damn.
Jeez.
So that bestial fury, did you
Yeah.
say I can use that to dash?
You can
Yes.
use dash actions as your extra.
Yeah, your
Excellent.
extra
Okay.
action that you can do is attack, dash, or disengage,
Cool.
and one weapon attack only. So
And look whose turn it is.
even with flurry of blows or whatever.
Is it the
doesn't-
demon's turn?
No, your turn.
Aha!
Never win.
Yeah,
the other
I was gonna say I don't think that demon went.
He didn't go?
No. The
Oh, that's fair. All right, so Morgan. I'm sorry, man.
It's fine.
Looks
He's
down
not.
at you.
He's not wreathed, so I
Okay,
can't do anything to try and
keeping
interrupt
initiative
this.
order can be tough.
Yeah, sorry. With all this shit going on, it's fine. Hey, whatever. I'll
Yep.
rule it cool it. I don't give a shit. I want you guys to succeed. I don't want to kill you.
Right.
So far, you've been... Oh!
He's gonna redact that last
He
statement.
rolled a 1.
I mean, he doesn't want to kill him, but
Not one.
he rolled a 1.
Wow. The dice agree with your sentiment.
Rolling severity. What the fuck?
accidentally falls into a pit of
You
his
get
own
a-
fire.
Did you
No,
roll-
I didn't. I did not roll a 1, but I rolled a 5. It's close to it.
It's about as bad as it could get.
I'm gonna roll something for you, Morgan.
He accidentally heals you
Yeah, he
and
attacked-
turns into an angel.
This invigorates you with some pep in your step. You get 5 ectoplasm points back, and you get to hit him at least for this one shot.
Oh shit.
just gives you a free attack on him.
You're seeing this thing writhe in pain, the pain that you're feeling right now. Vindictive is a good word to describe how you're feeling right now. Enough that it gives you a second wind to hit this thing with a spell. One level 1 spell of your choosing.
One level 1 spell of my choosing. Oh, boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me...
How will we destroy?
Let me Google something.
Okay, no, please.
No. No. This is a guy that has like class spells from every class,
Yeah,
so
he's,
I
he's
can't
got-
keep
he's
up
a
with
very
it.
complicated
I get this
Yeah.
complicated. I'm just.
I
Oh
know.
boy.
Fine.
Wake is literally frothing at the mouth.
Yes. Okay. Look, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay, that's fair.
What's the amount that I roll to heal up?
So 2d4 plus your wisdom.
2D. Thank you, because that's all I wanted to know. So there's that.
All he needs.
So that's 4, so 5 HP.
Your teeth grow back the moment you see this thing writhe in pain.
So that puts me at 7.
All right, now it's gonna. It looks over at Devil Grin. It's too angry. It fucking completely forgets to worry about you. Roll an attack of opportunity against this thing.
I don't know why I'm humming the French theme.
It's a very hummable theme.
Yes, it
It
is.
is.
The French theme.
So 22 to hit.
That will hit.
It's the opening to France.
So that's 7 from the Necrostar.
14.
The season 2 opening of France.
Ah! You hit him in the foot.
Ow, my toe!
Took a toenail with me.
4. All right, he's gonna swipe at Devil Grin with his pincers. What the? Roll another nat 1.
Hey, great. At the end of the fight is when this thing's suddenly falling apart.
Not severe enough. He just misses Devil Grin. Third attack. Devil Grin dodges. Wake.
As he's aiming over there, now that he's exactly 40 feet from Wake, I don't need to use that dash action.
Hell yeah.
Wake, basically on all fours, just scrambling. Literally, all you see is like a fin coming through the ashes as he leaps up onto this thing's back. He doesn't use weapons. He is just going for the fucking throat.
Land shark!
Yeah, Morgan has not witnessed whatever's happened to Wake. Just
Leaps out. That is a 24 to hit.
Will hit.
go, Wake.
Go, my child!
Latches,
Run like the wind.
latches onto the back of this thing's neck, bites down with a 10
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
Continues using a key point to go to flurry of blows as he is just attempting to ravage this beast. That's a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
So he's like clawing at it, dealing 8 additional damage. Next attack is
Next
a,
bit.
Yeah, next bite is a 21.
That'll
Jesus.
hit.
Another 10 points of damage
Just
as
a
I'm
fucking
kicking him in the larynx.
Okay.
Blue Tasmanian devil.
And then
just
my
appears.
fourth and wait, no, I have an additional
You have an
action
additional
after this.
attack.
Right, so my next attack does an 18 hit?
That will hit.
All right.
These things have an armor class of 17.
Okay, good to know. That is another 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the final action must be used as an attack in this situation, so I'm going for it once again. Oh, that would have been so cool, but that's a 19 on the die.
That hits.
And that is another 10 points of damage as Wake's just like furiously tearing and ripping and biting and
I'm just picturing the cartoon like fight cloud around its head.
Yep.
yeah, his
screeching,
eyes
yeah.
are rolled in the back of his head like a shark. He smells blood and he's just going for it.
Is that it?
That is everything I believe I can do. Unless, wait, I will ask. By using my attack action, does that also proc extra attack?
It does.
Okay, then there is one more attack to be had.
That's why this ability is so fucking rad.
And why it only lasts 1 round.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's over 20 to hit. Motherfucker, I keep rolling the 6 on this dice. That's another 10 points of damage.
It literally has 1 point of health left. So how do you want to flavor this?
It's
Okay.
clinging to life.
Wake, literally just as he is like swimming through the ashes like, well, a shark, leaps out and just starts tearing at this thing, biting around his head and neck, just tearing out chunks of flesh until it is literally decapitated and Wake is eating the innards from the inside of this thing's body.
And like that extreme id in the back of your head, gone.
Still hungry.
So like, head is rolls down to Morgan's feet.
The head begins to crumple.
Do you have a chance to hit it with the star before it goes away? I'm curious. Because I'm really...
Ask him.
I guess that is a question.
Roll me a dex check.
What sort of awareness do you have to swing at this thing as it phases out of existence?
16?
Do it.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rolls down to your foot like a bocce ball. Time to croquet.
Modified 20.
I'm splitting my rich white
You
people
hit.
sports.
That is a 7 again.
All right. Yeah. You fucking just whack like a golf club. You whack this thing.
Boom!
The head splits in half, like it explodes like a watermelon, and then the pieces stop in midair next to the body.
Ah, okay.
Splits in half. A gate opens, and the body spirals into the gate as you hear ethereal screams from the other side, and the tear closes, and the fire dies around you.
Wake being on the body, what did he see on the other side of that, Actually, yeah, I'm curious. Wake being on the body, how did that affect this portal?
Oh, you saw what was going through it. It just looked like a fucking realm of nothing but pure inferno.
Okay.
And then you didn't go with the creature, you just like fell on the floor.
Yeah, that would have been bad. Don't split the party.
Just cling to it as you fall into the portal.
And with that, we could stop here.
Man, wait.
You have
Fighting our,
Here
I
you
guess
go.
this is our second bout of demons.
This is what you fought.
did
A Gabrazu.
Glabrazu.
And these are the minions, the Blargist.
Huh. The Blargast.
God, 2 of these. Holy shit.
Yeah, those numbers seem, rough.
I mean, I will always say this. The challenge rating they give you in the book, nowhere near what it actually is. Because these... Yeah, because we fought 2 challenge rating 9s.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Well, still, hot damn.
Yeah, holy
No, you guys
fuck.
came out pretty well. Good job, guys.
I almost died.
Yeah,
Again!
I definitely have a decent amount of health left. I didn't get hit too
yeah. You
much.
weren't really the focus of a
Yeah.
lot of that
Which works
bludgeoning.
out. As a warden, that's kind of what I want. is-
Holy shit! I'm
Let you
I'm
guys
curious.
do
The innards that Wake was chewing on and eating, did those also just disappear from his stomach?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of how demons work. Is that
Oh god,
if
I'm
you,
hungry again.
If like you can rip one apart and keep the piece, but the moment it's completely like technically killed, it just goes back to the realm it came
Its
from.
version
Okay.
of death forces it back to.
keep the eye.
Yeah,
Oh,
unfortunately,
base.
look, that's the problem. Is that if you want to keepsake anything from a devil or a demon, you have to keep it alive and just keep the piece.
Well, the natural wonders and an army of skeletons versus an army of demons. Looks like we came out on top this time.
For now.
But before we go,
We do have fan art.
we got fan art. Fan art to look at.
The Necrostar.
Once we switch over to
Once we
fan
adjust
art,
a camera,
Once
so
we
you can
adjusted
see
cameras, don't
everybody.
worry, it'll be
adjusting
there.
cameras, so I can
It's adjust in.
look over this way in just a second.
God,
cameras.
I just got that, Grant. Shut
Get
up.
back to the camera zone. There we are.
Boom. Look at that.
TFS fan art.
Yeah, here we are.
All right. So starting from number 1,
Ooh.
Dice Arcade draws. We got us another Chromagill.
Nice.
They actually did get back to me. They don't use Copex, which I'm just like, man, you could have fooled me. That's awesome.
Awesome stuff.
I get a feeling that's the mushroom, the mushroom cloak I got.
Yep.
Yep.
That looks really cool. Just him kind of with a weird shroud that just has mushrooms growing off of it coming at you.
I think that's literally just supposed to be Chromagill. It's just that he looks way more gnarly than he's
Yeah.
supposed to, which
No,
is great.
hey,
That's
no, it looks
naked
awesome.
Chromagill.
Yeah. Hey, man.
You got him in the nude.
All
natural.
All natural Chromagill.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there.
Hello,
Continues to
ladies.
scrub.
He takes off one of his mushrooms and starts rubbing.
Would you like to hold one of my children?
You caught me in the middle of my sponge bath. I clean with friction.
Use that on your next Tinder pickup. I clean by friction.
Thank you very much, though.
Thank you.
Looks
Next
awesome.
up. From Ziga Exeron. Had a great time at Anime Expo and got the team in to autograph my Nedra drawing. This was the original pick. I wanted it signed, but I could not, for the
Aw.
life of me, get it on paper.
Ah,
Oh, that's great. I love it. It was very nice meeting you too, Ziga.
There's another one from Ziga in this next
Ooh.
picture.
okie dokie.
Ah, Muppet Wake.
The second I heard Lanny mention Jim Henson, I snatched up my 3DS and doodled this. Wait, this is on your 3DS?
Yeah, this is a 3DS drawing?
Holy
cow.
shit.
Wait, what the fuck? Well, hold up. You gotta explain that.
That is some crazy good stylus control you got there. I can't do that with like this
Yeah, with traditional tools.
with a paper.
Who the fuck even uses this anymore?
This archaic relic.
I do.
Lead in wood.
Lead!
Awesome
Peasant stuff.
I love it. Thank you so much, Egan. I absolutely love the school sigil with the devil horns on the Nautilus.
Yeah, that's pretty rad. Thank you so much. Next up, another from Dice Gate Draws.
Nice.
Hey guys!
I don't like Wake's new voice.
Hey, how's it going?
I don't
Oh, we
like
got a great
Wake's
show
new
for you
voice.
tonight here. Ice Cube will be stopping by. Yay!
He seems so pleasant.
Now that, but frothing at the mouth and just ripping. Yeah. Oh.
It's the Vincent
vampire,
Price.
vampire Kermit. Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what just happened.
Great.
That's awesome. I can't believe it all
now
comes
I'm
full
imagining
circle.
him running across the field.
Fucking awesome. I gotta figure out a spell to make Muppets a thing now. I know there
Muppet
is
Mancy.
there is a fucking Muppet class, a Muppet race that someone made.
Of course there is.
Of course, but listen, neither here nor
I'm
there.
curious.
Now is the rule you're not allowed to address the person beneath them?
Master
think so.
of Muppets.
I think that is the case, actually.
Master of Muppets controlling the socks.
Thank you so much. Next up, from Clayton.
That's great.
From Clayton 9873, Wally Gator from Wally Gator is Onslow.
I love,
love it so much.
Leave
So good.
leave requests down below of what I should do next.
I can't remember.
Nothing gets the blood flowing better than the tension of a good old hunt.
I forgot what
Yeah,
Wally
I
Gator
couldn't remember
sounds
what Wally
like.
Gator
I,
sounded
I
like.
Me
just
either,
rem-
but that sounds about right
No,
to me.
I'll
just go
accept
with
that.
it.
I just remember the Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law one when they just made him a redneck.
I mean,
He is a gator.
He's a bayou boy.
Yeah.
I can see it.
I wanted $2.99 at the Costco.
As far as requests, oh man, I can't think of a Hanna-Barbera cartoon that works with.
Well, he's been doing any cartoon. I know he did
Okay.
Frida as Vicky from Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, okay. So just a matching style. I want a Shy Guy Chromagill. Just
Shy
like-
Guy
Shy Guy
Chromagill.
Chromagill. I can see that.
Just that kind of look, but a mushroom instead of a little red dude with a mask.
Meow.
Meow.
Next up,
If I had a voice, that's probably what it would be.
from Venomous Vinny, a doodle of Dagon.
Oh yeah, that's his wanted poster right there. Wanted public indecency.
They can never get the nose
Question
right.
mark?
I just wanted to like grab his. I want a picture now of him like grabbing it. They can never get the nose right.
Oh come on. It's not that. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's cheekbones are great though. I love it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Next up, from
Ghost Fat.
from Great Life. There are two bits of this. There's like the before and the after image, but just for the sake of being fair, I got the after image because I figured that one would be way
Is
better.
this a fucking light bright?
That's the vibe I
Color
was
beads.
getting.
Okay.
This
That's
is
awesome.
the-
Similar
these
idea.
are beads, just glow in the dark.
Okay, I get it.
Ghost Fat! You did it! You are a hero! We'll remember you for centuries!
That's me. Thank you.
Ghost Fat is what he's gonna go by when he gets under like Aftermath, like a
That's his
record label
record
there.
name.
It's
Yeah.
me, your boy Ghost Fat. On the ones and twos.
Here from the forest!
All of his records are terrible because he can't actually speak, but man, he's great live.
He just keeps sending in his records, but he puts them in such an archaic format, round stone.
Just, here you go.
Breathe this before you listen. Just a bag of spores.
We keep telling him that this format's just never gonna sell.
Each of his albums comes with just a bunch of rapport spores for you to rub on yourself so you can hear the
Yeah,
lyrics.
exactly.
Now,
gonna
see,
need
I
it.
could see someone who's super greedy actually use that up.
Yep.
I've got the last lot of rapport spores for the greatest album ever released. Who
This is
starting
the-
bid,
This is
1,000
the
gold.
last of the Ghost FAT. You're never gonna find this again.
How many platinums do you want for it?
The Fat and Ghost Fat is PHAT, please.
Nice. And finally, from Zombie Decoy, this is a work in progress.
Oh shit.
This is not the complete one, but I saw it and I'm like, there's no fucking way we can't show it.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
great.
Holy shit, that's great.
Check me out in my trident.
Yeah, I know. I love the styling on the trident. Like, damn, Wake's jacked on them muscles. Look at them fucking traps.
Yeah. Did not skip arm day, this guy.
I want to see Neanderthal Wake now going at the fucking demon.
Like the SpongeBob Neanderthal. Oh god, it's that creepy shot of like Patrick charging.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I believe
fantastic.
that's it.
I
Alrighty.
love it. Thank you all so much. It's been wonderful having you here. Thank you for coming aboard, and we'll see you guys next time at the table. Later, Wonders.